Nasty Remy over here. Nasty Remy.
Then a
Put that
motherfucker.
on the intro.
Yeah, it's there. Shit.
I mean, we put that in the intro. Should I wear my scorpion hat tonight? Nigga, I'm on Scorpio time.
Yeah, well, we're back. Another episode of Soley Up To You, man.
It's popping.
Yeah, it was popping, man. Yours truly, Comedian Kicks 404. Got my man Remy 13th on the other side.
That guy.
Yeah, then we got my man in the middle, Bertos. Hey, you always
skip
you,
me.
you always
I love
last,
it.
dog. You
I
always
love it.
we can't mess up the rotation. You always last, dog.
Got it.
Yeah, my man
happened when you don't be
Bertos,
around?
man. How we
What
feeling
it do,
today?
what it
How we feeling?
Well, we just got back from SneakerCon, and I'm just going to start off by saying that
Hold on,
you.
hold on,
I was
hold on.
about to dig in.
Before we get to that, man, you know we gotta do, man. What's on our feet, man? So start off with me, you know, the Dion's Diamond Turf, OG classic shoe.
Yep, got the anti Asante Samuels on right there. You know,
Hey, T-step.
got the anti Samuels.
Hey,
Asics, Gel Kayano 14.
Hey, A6 rhyme with basic.
look comfortable as hell too.
Hey, that's the purpose.
Yeah, comfortable with a motherfucker.
Where we just came from? SneakerCon. I was finna be comfortable as hell, bro.
And that colorway is fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Only
As you
reason why
know,
I got them.
Both of y'all representing the old school 49ers joints.
No, these are not 49ers, dog.
I know it's Atlanta Falcons.
All right, yeah, don't disrespect, bro.
Yeah.
Don't
But
disrespect.
hey,
up.
but the Atlanta Falcons didn't have gold. The Niners did. So just kind of, I know the gold is for the, but I'm gonna shoot my shit.
Yeah, go ahead, man. What's
I
up
got
with
on these Dornbecker 14s. I'm sorry, but the the kid who made these did his thing. I don't want to insult the other kids, but this kid did better than the rest of you. I'm sorry. Like, man.
Hey, those some dope shoes, man. They did a great job, man. But
Nah, he
What's
did.
wrong with this man,
Yeah,
dog?
He did. Yo, and these come
Nah, they
equipped with
fire.
his own drip. You see the drips on them?
I feel it.
Dripped out.
Yeah, I love
Nah,
it,
they
man.
fire for sure.
Because it rains in Seattle. He's from Seattle. It rains a lot, so it got drip on it.
Yeah, let's get out to it now.
I'm dope.
Let's get into, SneakerCon. Go ahead.
All right,
Remy.
back to you niggas. All right, yeah, bro, I swear, every single table, not say every single table, 90% of the tables all had the same shit. All of them had the same shit.
Then every single one of them. It was nothing different.
Bruh.
No tables, bro.
I found the only pair of Chucks that they had at the entire SneakerCon, and I bought those Chucks.
They fire, by the way.
Yes, because
definitely
I'm from
fire.
Los Angeles, and those Chuck 70s was coming home with me, all right? And that's what they did. But it's something that Daryl wants to talk about, and he thinks that I won't talk about it. But I'm in the stage right now of I don't give a fuck. And I swear half of you niggas was selling fakes. Because I saw a pair of What the Dunks, my nigga, that had no crease, no grease, no stain, no nothing, bro. Them motherfuckers look like they got made yesterday. And they probably fucking were. And guess what? If those was motherfucking fake, I'm assuming all the other shit at the table was fake too. And it's crazy, as there was a long ass line at the authentication booth. And I don't think them niggas was authenticating any motherfucking thing because you niggas had a bunch of fucking factory variants there. I'm sorry, not factory variants. UAs, okay? Unauthorized pairs. And I don't care what you niggas say, oh, y'all hating, this and that. But, bro, a shoe, how old is it? What the dunk? Over 20 years? Or close to?
It's close to it.
Bro,
it's
that
close to
the motherfucker didn't have a crack on it, my nigga. And guess what? They weren't wrapped in plastic. So,
Just out in the open.
please explain that to me.
Like a duck, walk like
Like,
a duck.
bruh, how do y'all? This is my first time going to a SneakerCon. I always saw it through the lenses of clips and all y'all niggas got together on y'all content. But being there in person, it's like, bro, y'all can't be falling for this shit. Y'all can't be.
Either they falling for it or a lot of people are in cahoots, man. And I'm going to lean towards that a lot of people are in cahoots.
Absolutely. In cahoots. I'm there. with that
Because it's like, it's not even just the What the Dunks, man. Like, I seen somebody with the Jasmine Jordan 1s. Ain't no way you just got those in pristine, condition.
Not wearable.
Yeah, it can't, yeah.
No.
And then you trying to charge $18,000 for it?
No. What got me was
Don't even have the box. Where the box at?
what got me was the table with all the player exclusive pairs of fours that just came out. Not only
That
do
wasn't
you
the
have
same table, right?
no, that wasn't at the same table. Not only do you have 3 of them, so that means you know somebody. They from 3 different schools, and they all three completely different sizes, not even in close size, like close proximity size. Like, bro, you don't know. Well, I can't tell him who he know, but like, what's the chances of that? You having three?
What they're gonna try to tell you is that you have to pay to play, and miss me with that.
They literally just came out,
yeah,
not that long ago.
Yeah, miss me with that, man.
Like, how you got them that fast? They literally just came out. So it's like, yeah, man, y'all playing in the pond. That's all it is.
That is.
A lot of bricks was floating too.
Oh, so we counted over 10 pairs of bricks, meaning that people wearing their bricks, we counted over 10 people and stopped counting.
I was still counting. I don't know about you.
What'd you stop at?
I was at least at about 34. 34 people with bricks. And I did not see one person that could style them right.
That's why I didn't count. I ain't even gonna sit up here and
Like,
count.
I did not see not one person style that shoe right. Which
I ain't-
34?
yeah.
I ain't count.
Well,
I was more so looking for the style with it, and it was beyond
Which brings to
disappointing.
my question. What is it about that shoe that everybody wants to wear red? Like, are they colorblind? Do they not get the hue of the shoe? Like, it's really orange? Like,
It's an
I'm
easy
seeing
cop
all-
out.
I'm seeing all red fits. I seen dudes wearing green pants with the shit. Like, it was just like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man.
I know the box label said they're orange, but
Yeah. What's up?
Firewood orange
Yeah.
and Cinnabar.
The red just threw me off, dog, all the way, bro. Like, once again, I seen not one person rock that shoe right.
Well, like I said, we had this conversation off thing, and I don't agree with it. I'm with you with the red thing, but the simple-minded, the easy route, like I told you with the fits, I don't like the easy route shit. Orange and red, fire. So they just put it together and think that shit's gonna float, but it don't. It don't. It don't even look good together.
Is people fashion gonna kill the mystique of that shoe?
Nah.
You don't think so?
It's
Why?
hype. We working in the hype culture right now. So, cause you can't wear it right, ain't gonna devalue the hype of the shoe. Probably for real people, but that's gonna get to that conversation we're gonna talk about later with the who run society and most stuff. But with the real, like in it people, like sneakerheads, probably. But for majority, I don't think so. The shoe is gonna be it's a hype shoe.
why aren't
People
people
gonna run with the hype.
Instead of wearing all black, why aren't they wearing it with blue? Because if we getting into the color wheel, then oranges and shit go better with blues and browns and shit. So again,
They don't have a sense of fashion.
all right. Well,
You would have to know that. That go back to him and the hue. You would have to know that stuff for them to know that. Like,
Yeah, man.
you know what
it's
surprised
the
me?
easy cop out.
What surprised me is that we didn't see a lot of people wearing the unions.
We seen them there, but not on.
A
feet.
lot of them for sale.
Yeah.
But I did not see a lot of people wearing those Union ones. That shocked the shit out of me.
Yeah. You're gonna have to wear shorts with them so you could tell that they Union ones.
True. That is
You're not
true.
gonna wear pants with them.
That is
Otherwise, you could have on the the reimagined Chicago's.
Yeah. So
true. That is
a
true.
lot of people don't like wearing Jordan 1s with shorts no more for some odd reason. So, yeah, you're not going to see a lot of people wearing them. Be honest with you. They just got them for display, to post it, say that they got them, man. You know, that's where we at in this culture now, man. Post, not wear. Just say I have it.
The disappointment on my face when I was walking through there.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like I said, maybe just, hey, we at the point in our lives, man, at the age, man, sneaker con, man, I just leave it up to the young kids, but
I'm not gonna lie, I'm with Remy, man. This was my first one, and I went for the experience, this opportunity, with us having a podcast,
Yeah.
go out there and experience it, promote ourselves and stuff like that. So that was the main reason for wanting to go. But yeah, I don't think I mean, unless we get in a space to where, nah, I ain't.
If you want to pay us to
I like
come,
that vintage stuff better.
we will go.
yeah. So,
I like the vintage
Swap meet.
swap meet much better.
It's in August in Dallas, so
sure.
yeah, we definitely pulling up on that, man. Like, I definitely like that better. Like the vintage clothes, going to those like events
Yeah.
like that. Like, we into fashion, so of course, man. The sneakers, it just seeing the same shoes over and over, man, over and over. Like, yo, go out and find other stuff, man. There's other shoes out here that people are rocking with.
And it's all
Like,
Jordan.
I saw old buddy, somebody table. had the Barry Sanders. That stuff I like to see,
Yeah,
bro.
that was dope.
The Detroit Lion joints, that was rare to see. I like seeing stuff like that, man. I'm like, how many off-white dunks I'm gonna see, man?
All we saw was Dunks and Jordans.
Yeah, I'm tired of looking
That's
at
it.
that, man.
Dunks and Jordans. A few tables had Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
A few tables had like other shit, but bro, regular Dunks, SB Dunks, Jordans is all it was.
You know what really blew my mind? And I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'd never bought a used shoe. But the amount of vendors that I seen selling used shoes for resale prices, and the shoe not even clean, my guy.
Yeah.
The shoe is dirty, like dirt all through the shoe.
Hey, you got
like,
to buy
bro,
it. They told you, hey,
like,
you
bro,
can buy it, they go somebody else so they clean
what
it for
y'all doing?
I've never sold a shoe without cleaning it first.
Like that's
Ever.
crazy. You selling it for a resale price. Some of them shoes wasn't even like, you could like visually tell they were very used. And then they dirty on top of that. Man, y'all crazy, man.
Somebody had the used
Y'all crazy.
a used pair of the undefeated Air Force Ones, the dope pair, the patent leather joints, the brown with the pink. That nigga wanted $150 for a used pair. Like,
Yeah, that should have been $60.
like dead stock, I think Daryl's like, they going for like 120, 130 brand new. And it's like, I'm like, how much? He's like, 150. I'm not gonna put those down.
Right.
I can just go get a brand new pair
It's-
for cheaper than
it's
this.
crazy, man. But it was an experience, though. I ain't gonna say I wouldn't have did it if I could do it again because it was an experience.
Yeah.
But will I do it again now that
Nope.
I know?
Unless we getting paid for it to go out there.
Yeah.
I mean, we're definitely going to Complex Con.
Yeah, that's different a little bit.
Yeah.
No, that's happening.
Yeah, we're definitely going there for
on that.
other reasons, but hey,
Yeah, to start shit.
yeah,
We going to Complex Con to start shit.
I'm not there to start shit.
I'm there to start shit.
This man hit crazy.
Just want
dog.
to show my face, man.
He want to
Yeah,
show his
this-
face. I want to start shit.
Show my face, my nice smile.
I'm a smile too
That's all.
while I'm starting shit.
Show how good of a person I am.
I'm light skinned. I don't get into them problems. So
Dre, my man Dre over there, man. Look like you want to say something, bro.
Nah, I'm not a sneakerhead by definition or anything like that. But when I went in there, it seemed like it was just Foot Locker. Like you when you go to Foot Locker and then you go to the other store, like let's see what the other people got over there.
nah, fact.
It's the same thing. It was odd. You know what I mean? Maybe because we were late.
No,
No, that's just the standard.
No, that would have been just the same thing.
Yeah, not impressed. The clothes there were better than the shoes, the shirts and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. So
I don't know the name of that place where we got our shirts from, but that was a dope spot.
Hey, man.
And that Tapestry joint too. We got their card, but we don't know their name.
Hey, I got to
We'll
see-
shout them out eventually, but
I got to see Trader True perform for 3 minutes, man. I think that's how much complex.
that was the
sneaker con could
budget.
afford
That was all the budget
Hey,
was
dog,
for.
you got enough for 3 minutes. Swing and I'm and I'm out of here, dog. Like
man, you brought them up.
Johnny
We gonna
Dang.
talk about them slides.
they were slides.
Yeah,
oh, the white and burgundy joint.
Right.
Yeah, them
burgundy.
Tesla slides. that
Yeah.
was super narrow and
So-
super hard.
I
They
didn't
brought
pay attention to 'em, bro.
They
I'll be
brought
honest
the they brought the Apocalypse 6x6 truck out, and they had the Apocalypse truck the same color as the slides, which is like a white and like a burgundy Merlot color. And the slides look dope. The slides
they look dope.
The slides look like a yacht. Like I'm not gonna lie, they look like a prestigious yacht. But when you get to putting your hand in it to see the flexibility
super narrow,
of
bro.
how you're gonna put your foot in this narrow slit, it is like a virgin for the very first time type shit. Like,
what?
bro, it is. And listen, I would have paid to see somebody slide their foot into that damn slide because
Nah,
how?
it was definitely tight for sure.
How?
For sure.
Yeah.
The
It
hell?
was tight.
I didn't really pay attention to it. I saw it. I looked. I kept moving, bro. No disrespect. It just wasn't for me.
Yeah, see, he only wear Salehi Crocs. He fancy. He don't rock yacht slides.
Hey, man, they very comfortable, man.
He's bougie.
I love them.
How you gonna be bougie and not rock yacht slides? Slides that look like a yacht. I mean, that seems like the pinnacle of bougie.
Hey, man.
Got a point.
Hey,
The
man.
slides had a paint job, my nigga.
Hey, who
They had
said,
candy paint on it.
who said I was a bougie?
He did. I did. We did.
Ain't nothing bougie about me, man.
It works for the narrative right now. You got your chains on. We calling you bougie.
I guess.
Yeah, nigga, just roll with it. You bougie right now, motherfucker.
just because he likes nice things.
Yeah, like what? Like That's what they do to you, man.
Nah.
You can't elevate. This
If you
world,
like
man.
nice things, I think you should appreciate a slide with a paint job.
Wait,
Yeah.
I'm confused.
And we in Houston, nigga. They had candy paint on slides, nigga.
I'm totally confused right now. Ain't that what bougie people are? People that like
The finer
nice
things?
and don't mingle with other things. That's
no,
definitely. We can not go get off topic. We'll talk
He
about
don't
that
mingle
later.
with us
But
lowly folks.
I ain't gonna say all that.
Hey man,
Nah.
y'all, we saw Johnny Dang,
Hey,
Oh,
5'2", Johnny Dang.
man, look, and he had that thing on him.
What thing on him?
That brick. That brick. Yeah, that thing on
Yeah,
him.
the big ass chain. That shit was jangling, jangling.
Why would y'all want? See, why do you want to do this to me, man?
Because we like Messi. And I ain't talking about the soccer player.
I'm sorry, bro. Johnny,
Say it.
Johnny Dang jury is overrated, bro. Like me being stationed in New Jersey at one point and then going to Philly, dog. I got my jury in Philly, by the way, too. I saw the difference in the clarity of the diamonds, EVS. It is a big difference, dog. Like, I'm sorry. He might got some good pieces, but most of his shit looks cheap, bro.
I ain't arguing that.
Yeah.
I'm not a jury
And
person. You see, I'm naked.
And,
but
and what he had on his neck, it shined too much.
Are you saying he had moissanite?
Hey, allegedly. Hey, you said it. I didn't say that. You said that.
Moissanite stones is what you're saying, huh?
I'm just saying.
They
bruh.
said they sparkled too much.
Yeah, it's not supposed to sparkle like that, man. Like, not like that, bro.
Johnny Dang.
I might have to take a trip to these jewelry stores. I'm not into jewelry like that, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, bro.
But
Like, I ain't gonna lie to
I
you,
might
man.
have to.
When I moved to Jersey, start going to Philly and all that, it's just a difference, bro. Like, they shit is on point, bro. You seen Jalen Hurts shit when he sat down at that post game interview, man. Hey,
What's the name of that jeweler? Eliante or whatever? I thought that's where he went.
Nah, bro. He got some shit in Philly, dog.
Oh, you got some Philly shit?
Yeah.
But the big timers did say when the light hit the ice,
It twinkling glistens. Hey, man.
Just saying.
I'm glad. You know what? You know why? Hey,
There was a lot of lights at SneakerCon.
Hey,
sure was.
That's great time right there, Dre. That's great, bro. I'll be honest with you. You know why I like Jury so much, bro? I remember growing up, bro, watching the old big timer videos, dog. Like that shit made me. Bro, it wasn't no Jay-Z. It wasn't no Diddy. No, it wasn't, bro.
That was Cash Money.
Bro, watching Baby, bro. A lot of people like to say Baby the worst rapper, dog. But Baby just talk that shit, dog. Like that lavish shit about the jury and all that, the whips, dog. Like I used to want a Cash Money chain.
When you got a 90-10 split and you're not paying your motherfucking artist,
bro.
you can talk the biggest rap,
Bruh.
the rich talk. Like
niggas can say what they want to say about Baby,
Hoodwink.
bro. That nigga's a legend to me, bro. All the way, dog.
How?
Like, how?
I'm asking. How?
Bro, how that nigga milked the rap game, bro. It's never been done, dog, like him, bro.
well, two people.
Well, you could say, you talking about Master P?
Him and Master P had the best fucking
Yeah, they had the
splits.
best. Master P had the 80-20. Shit. Baby with the 90-10.
90-10.
Yeah. Bro, the thing about Master P, though,
I want to know how you get somebody to agree to 90-10.
bro,
Like,
It's easy.
the thing, but the thing about Master P, what I respect, and he a legend to me as well, bro, Master P really showed you that we really get money down here in the South, dog. Like, F with these dudes up north in LA talking about, we really getting the money down here, dog. Like, hey, Snoop told you himself, I never owned a house till I got to No Limit, bro.
Well, the South is notorious for being
I never had a
more
$1 million.
business savvy with music.
Yeah, he said he never had $1 million, so he went to No Limit, bro. And we know when Snoop was in Death Row, he sold hella records, bro.
But again, 80-20 split. So and to answer your question, how you get a 90-10 split, if you already have everything in place, right? We already have the money because them niggas was getting money in the street. We already have a camp of artists who's putting out hot music. We just need you to distribute it and go collect the money. That's how you get a 90-10 split. We don't need anything
So
other than your distribution.
You gotta understand, around 96, 97, Baby and Slim was already millionaires in the street. And when I mean in the street, I'm not talking about the street stuff, even though they did do street shit. But Cash Money was around in the mid-90s. And they made their money just off in Louisiana. Like,
I feel like y'all think I'm asking y'all like a business standpoint. I'm saying, how is you stupid enough to know somebody's making 90% of your money and agree to give it to them? That's what I'm saying. Like
They
as a
don't
person,
know. They don't know.
You talking about the artists?
yeah.
The artists don't be knowing the breakdown like
Yeah.
that.
Because you gotta understand, that's Baby and Slim contracts. I ain't fucking Wayne, BG, and all them.
Because the way it's set
All
up,
the money go to them first, and then they disperse it to the artists.
Universal collect all the money, take their 10%, cut the check to Baby and Slim, and they are supposed to pay the artists out.
Yeah.
And they touring all over the world,
Yeah.
in the hotels, driving the whips, got the jewelry.
Told y'all this music lane ain't mine. So when I ask these questions, I'm legit trying to figure it out. Like
Yeah,
that
no,
just
that-
don't make no sense to me.
So the artists is you got to also understand that you know how popping they was, and most artists eat off of the shows. So as many shows as they was doing back then, and you constantly getting the money right then and there, you're not really thinking about your back end,
It's like
and that's where people get screwed.
Like I said, the state of Louisiana is so big, bro. They don't really have to go nowhere, but they just go all through Louisiana and they make their money.
And that $10 an album,
Yeah, same thing. Same thing with Texas. That's why most of those dudes already had money prior to the major deals because they didn't have to really travel nowhere. Bro. Like I could go to San Antonio earlier that day, and then I could go right back to freaking Houston and make more money that night. The next morning, I wake up, I'm in Dallas performing. Hell, if I want to leave Texas, I go down to New Orleans right quick, make this quick money, come back to freaking go to Beaumont, Texas. Bro, they constantly just was making money, bro.
and think about this. So back then, it was actual record sales, right, where your major artists are selling in the millions, and to sell a couple 100,000 was frowned upon. But a couple 100,000 independent at $10 an album, you sell 100,000 at $10 an album, you made $1 million off top right there. Mm-hmm. So that's again, the South was eating, and everybody's just like, "Oh, they're not a mainstream artist, or they're not playing everywhere." It's like, yeah, but as long as I'm selling in my state, all I gotta do is 100,000.
Like even
that makes sense.
Even in the West Coast, you got the Bay Area, bro.
Specifically the Bay Area.
E40 short, rapping Forte, bro. They made their meal just off the Bay Area, bro.
Facts.
they
Because
didn't
I know
have-
E40 is big.
Bro, they didn't have to go to freaking LA, bro. They just stayed right there in the Bay Area.
That's crazy.
I mean, it came down to LA, but
Yeah, what I'm saying, but they could just stay right there and they rich just off that.
Cali supports his own.
Yeah. But no, that Dre, that's bringing up Baby, man. That's why I like the jury, dog. Baby did it for me, man. But enough of sneaker con, man. Once we make it, man, we might show up again. You know, we'll show up again.
Yeah, they might show up. Well, never mind. Paycheck speaks. I'm showing up too.
Yeah.
What Kodak say? I hope so.
Yeah.
No, you know what Kodak said? I know the value of $1 is what Kodak said.
Yeah.
About what is it, $1 million a feature on the song with Tekashi? I know the value of $1. I took that million.
Yeah. But man, let's get into some of these topics, man. I know me and Berto had a discussion earlier, man, about the casuals, man.
Man.
Go ahead and ask that, bro.
Who runs the world? Casual.
Nah, so basically what we was talking about is the understanding, like, what we was talking about debates and stuff, music. I done had this conversation with him, sports, I done had this conversation with you. But in general, people need to understand casuals run the world, bro. Like, the market is basically casuals. Why you shaking your head? That's the truth. Casuals run the world, bro. You have a very small percentage of people that are 100% bought in, like, devoted into that, but most likely it's gonna be casual people.
Most people are swayed.
And those people are casuals. It's very few diehards.
Who benefits from these people, these casual people?
The companies all benefit from it.
What? Dre, you way smarter than this.
No, I know.
Got you.
Someone
Okay.
benefits
Got
from the
you.
casuals.
Nah, facts.
So they're not really running it. They're being used as tools. The casuals are being used.
That's cool, but they're casuals. They don't know no better.
Yeah,
The
but
casuals
they're
are
not
not
running
running
it. They're not running it.
The casuals aren't being used
But,
as tools.
but they do run it because the same way you're using them as tools, you need them. Like, you're not going to make your profit without them.
We were talking about sneakers, right?
It's supply and demand. It's the same thing.
We were talking about sneakers, right? So do you think these companies are catering to the casuals or the actual people that's in the culture as far as sneakers?
100% the
They're
casuals.
catering to the majority, and the majority is the casuals.
Bro, Remy says it all the time. Nike is lazy. Why you think they lazy? Because they know the casuals going to go out and buy it. We just got to put it out there. The casuals going to hype it up, and the casuals gonna go buy it. The real sneakerheads gonna be like, oh, it's trash. Oh, it is. They being lazy. But it's still gonna get bought.
The casuals are going to buy whatever the leaders are putting out.
So that's what I was about to get at. Hold on. That's what I was about to get at. So do you think a lot of influencers are casuals and they're just being used?
No. Okay. So I'm glad y'all said that because I get where y'all trying to go.
The influencer is the tool. That's the tool.
How we just had this other segment where we were like, who's in on it? Bro, these companies go to these influencers that know are going to influence the casuals. Hey, we'll give y'all this, we'll give y'all that. You do this, you do that. And boom, got him.
So a lot of influencers
Influencers are in on it. Why would they not be? They benefit.
The
They benefit.
influencers are the shepherds, and what the companies are using the influencers to shepherd the sheep right into the fucking sales.
Exactly. Like,
So
all
the
I need is
casuals
one
are not
person.
the tool.
All I need is one person to put it out in y'all face that it's cool. And
they
boom,
gonna
it's
follow it
cool.
up.
It's cool.
Now,
Like, prime example. Now, the shoes are fire. Prime example, the bricks. People that can't even dress, people that can't even do nothing, can't do none of this stuff because they Nigels, because they're so hyped, because all this, they go buy them. But you don't even know how to style it. You don't even know how to do nothing with the shoe besides have the shoe. Like, what you bought them for?
because
To
everybody
resell
else got
them
them.
for the value, for the hype. That's it, bro. That's it.
Or maybe they look nice.
Then you need to keep them in your closet if you ain't gonna have to put them on, right?
There's
Because
a-
them looking nice, they go look real unnice when you F up the fit.
Like I said, bro, I don't see casuals running the world, bro. Like I said, they just being used, bro. They don't dictate the culture, bro.
That's
They
not
definitely-
true.
They definitely
Casuals do
dictate.
not dictate the
They
culture, bro.
definitely dictate.
We're not looking for
They
the
don't-
casual.
Hey,
listen.
We're not looking for the casual for style, bro.
They don't dictate.
That's one part
The
of it.
casuals are looking for the genuine ones that's actually doing it for the style, bro. They look for the ones that's actually in it for style.
So I got a question.
Hold on,
If
because
that's, go
this
ahead.
is worded wrong. The casuals don't dictate culture. The casuals dictate production.
They don't
that-
dictate culture. I'm not
I didn't
wording
say
that-
it. I just said-
I'm not wording that wrong. I said how I said it.
And I just said that they do not dictate culture, they dictate production. So yeah, like I agree with you. They don't dictate culture, but they absolutely dictate production. And that's what we're talking about. The casuals, which are the masses, that's who controls what comes out because the companies are paying attention to numbers. So the niche market disappears once something goes mainstream. Once something goes mainstream, the masses control the production. The masses control what releases.
Are the casuals asking for the product, like for it to get dropped? Like, hey, Nike, please drop this. Are the casuals doing that? Or they're accepting whatever comes out because they know that it's hot or it was the vibe or whatever it is?
Bro,
The casuals will take anything that comes out.
the casuals. The casuals influence the others. The whole market.
Casual
yes, they
don't-
do,
A casual don't
bro.
influence nobody, bro. A casual don't influence
Bro,
nobody.
if
They
there's
don't.
100
Hold on.
opinions, hold on. If there's 100 opinions,
a casual
if there's
influence
100 of casual opinions, what's the likelihood of those opinions spreading and becoming wildfire? And then we're wondering why people feel like it, why they think this is cool, why they think that is that, this X, Y, Z. Why? Because 100 casuals then got into the rest of the minds of, hey, this is how it should be, or this is what it is, or this is what it is. And that's how it goes. Word of mouth. Bro, what's the biggest marketing tool?
Let me ask you this question.
What's the biggest marketing tool?
Word of mouth.
Thank you.
But
Thank
listen,
you.
but listen.
So you mean to tell me
Okay.
marketing tool is word of mouth and you got more casuals than non-casuals saying the same thing? What do you think is happening?
So
Based off SneakerCon
Hold on, let
right
them
today.
respond, 'cause
let me
I'm a
finish.
cook.
Based off SneakerCon today, we had 34 people with these bricks on,
And counting.
and nobody knew how to wear them hoes. And you're trying to tell me that by them, if you didn't have them already, they would influence you to go get those shoes?
If I'm a casual, yes, because we're influencing
No,
other
you.
casuals. That's what I'm talking about. Casuals
I get-
influence,
here's-
bro. Casuals influence other casuals. Obviously, they don't influence the diehards.
I got you, Berto.
But that's why you continue to have more casuals, and that's why you continue to have these thought process because casuals are picking up from other casuals. Casuals are learning from casuals. They're not learning from diehards.
I got one for you. Casuals have no influence, right?
they do not dictate the culture. They do
Right.
not influence
Now
the
you
culture.
keep saying culture.
They do not influence the culture.
You
bro.
said
Why the
culture.
coach is so bad right now?
Hold on. So casuals have no influence over the game, over culture, over production at all, right? What the fuck was the Panda Dunk Wave?
What?
What the fuck was the Panda Dunk Wave?
Isn't Panda a really good shoe?
The black and white dunks? No, they're not.
No, how is not a good shoe?
Why is it not a good shoe?
How is not a good shoe?
How is the black
So
and
that
white?
sound like a casual just riding a wave right now.
So
What?
Riding the wave what other people are saying. A Panda Dunk is not a bad shoe. I'm tired of hearing that stupid ass fucking take.
I've never liked the Pandas
Well,
ever.
that's you. I'm saying
So
for
that's-
me,
I'm speaking from that
that's
point. I
an
ain't speaking for nobody
shoe.
else.
Well, a lot of people are saying it, so that's why we talking about it. The shoe is not a bad shoe, bro. You can wear that shoe with a lot of things. You can wear it as a casual outfit. You can wear that shoe with a suit. You can business casual. You can just wear it everyday fit.
Who made that shoe
That's
pop?
not a bad shoe, dog.
Who
if
made
that's
that?
the case, then you should not like no other dunks.
That's not true.
Hey, that is true.
That sounds.
He should not like no
that
other
sounds
dunks.
like a retarded take, bro.
No, that's not retarded.
So because I don't
that's a simple ass dunk. dog,
because
and you
I
it
don't
because
like
it's black and white.
and who don't like simple? I don't like simple.
Okay,
you know
bro.
I don't like simple.
Man, calm
So
down,
because
bro.
I don't like a black and white fucking dunk, I'm not supposed to like the rest of the dunks?
Bro, calm
Because
down,
that motherfucking shit is trash? And don't tell me not to get hyped. You just got hyped, nigga.
Bro.
Come on, the hell?
Nah,
the
bro.
black and white dunk is a simple ass fucking shoe that casual niggas
Okay,
made
then.
fucking popular.
Well, don't
Flat
wear,
out.
Don't wear all white forces then, bro.
I don't wear all white forces. You know I don't.
Bro, come on, dog.
Like, what are you talking about? You know I don't wear all white
What's this
forces.
dude talking about, man?
So you don't know that I don't wear all white
Nah, bro, I'm
forces?
talking about what are you doing right now, bro? Come on, dog.
I'm recording a show.
Yeah, like, bro, all white forces is a staple shoe, bro.
Yeah,
A
and you
Panda
know I don't
dunk-
fuck with them
a Panda
shits.
Dunks is a staple shoe, bro.
That's not
like,
since when was it a staple? It was never a staple.
Bruh.
Since before this movement, the black and white dunk was never a staple.
Bro, motherfuckers wore Panda Dunks the first time the shit first came out, dog.
Niggas was not
Yes, they
running
were,
with
bro.
black and white dunks,
Yes, they
bro.
were, bro.
No, they were
Yes,
not.
they were, bro.
Because we had this conversation about how niggas wasn't even fucking with dunks when we was growing
Bro.
up. Niggas was rocking
talking
SBs,
about
not regular dunks. And all of a sudden,
Bro.
regular dunks took off with a fucking black and white panda.
I said,
The hell?
we said a lot of white dudes wore regular dunks, dog, and which they did. The shoe still sold, bro.
The black
Like
and
we're
white,
not gonna sit here and say like
the black and white dunk did not have the motion that it had.
That shoe got released
Like,
so
come on.
many times. It got restocked so many times. That
Because
lets you
why?
know-
Mass-produced
That lets
it.
you know how
'Cause why?
casual it
niggas
became.
they was buying them. You talk to a person that worked at the fucking sneaker store.
They were
when
buying
it,
them.
when they was
Correct.
coming out.
Correct. They were buying them. Why?
They was come getting them shits left and right.
Why?
They was reselling them.
Why?
They was reselling them because it was profitable. What do you mean why?
Who
If
are they
come
reselling
get
to?
If they come to resell them, that means it's profitable, bro. If they come to buy and resell, that
Who-
means it was
okay,
profitable.
in today's market, who buys resale?
Bro,
Casuals.
Bro, no, nigga,
Casuals.
I bought a resale shoe. I bought shoes with the resale. What are you talking about?
Bro, you're not okay. You're buying you're buying the Pandas resale.
Thank you.
You're buying the Pandas resale.
I didn't have to because I worked at the fucking sneaker store.
Would you have bought 'em?
buy them resale?
No,
Bro,
because you're a real sneakerhead, bro. Come on,
That
Daryl.
makes no sense what you just said. Bro.
Would just want to answer the question?
I
though.
bought a Jordan 1 for resale before.
Would you buy
you
a
have bought
black
the
and white
Pandas
panda
for
resale?
resale?
Bro, why we fucking specify one shoe? You said
'Cause that's the shoe we're
you
talking
just
about
said,
right now.
I'm a sneakerhead, so I don't buy resale.
No,
I'm telling
I said you wouldn't have bought
them.
those for resale because you're a sneakerhead.
When we run that tape back, you literally said that I'm a
What you,
sneakerhead,
what,
so I
what,
won't buy.
what you want to bet?
He said you're a sneakerhead, you wouldn't pay resale.
Time out. If you want to do it, he said, would you buy those shoes for resale? And I said, you wouldn't because you're a sneakerhead. We were talking about those shoes. It's on tape, bro.
We're not like ain't nobody sitting here gonna fucking pay resale for the black and white
Nobody.
fucking pandas.
But that doesn't what I'm saying. Paying resale or buying resale. What does it have to do with the standard of the shoe?
No, what we're saying is that
I'm just trying to say the quality of the shoe. If someone
listen,
does or not.
explain it.
Casuals will buy anything resale. That's what we're getting at. Casuals will buy anything
yeah, but
resale.
that's not-
Of course, you're going to buy some resale if you can't get it at the
Might want
time.
to stop him because he's ruining your point. So
I'm not ruining a point. They will buy anything resale.
But
if it has hype around it?
But sneakerhead don't buy resale.
No, that's not true.
Okay, bro.
What listen,
I'm asking the question.
original
We
point.
act like we don't got common sense, so I don't even want to, like, if we going to act like we don't got common sense,
Original
that's crazy.
point. A
I'm literally
casuals-
explaining, no, hold on. I'm literally explaining that a casual will buy anything for resale because it has hype around it. You being an actual sneakerhead and knowing better, you won't buy that same shoe that a casual will buy for hype because you know it's true value. You know pandas are not worth the resale value. You will buy something that you missed out on that you really want because you're a sneakerhead.
I literally-
Nobody's saying
I literally-
sneakerheads don't
so
buy
again-
resale, bro.
So again,
I disagree.
Let me say this
All right,
point.
man.
Let me say this point
Now
right
y'all
quick.
acting crazy now.
How? Let me say this point. For a person that worked at the fucking store, you know why I would not fucking bought the Panda Dunk for resale? Because I knew they was gonna come back 3 weeks later.
Okay, if you did not work at the store,
Yeah,
you
that's
being
not
you,
speaking to our point.
if you did not work at the store, you being you, just answer the question yes
Would
or no,
you
bro.
pay-
Would you have bought resale Pandas?
Over $300. Would you pay over $300 for the Pandas?
Man, I would have bought that shoe because I know I couldn't get it.
For over
easily.
$300? You would have paid over $300 for the Pandas?
Hey, that he's his own man. If he said he would have, he would have.
He ain't said yes or no
Like I
yet.
said,
did. He
you
said
must,
yes.
you must
He
forgot
said
I
yes.
bought like 4 or 5 pairs of them and I didn't resell none of them.
No, but
That means I like the shoe.
would you pay over
bruh,
$300 for the Pandas?
Did I just say I like the shoe?
my
so I
question
would
is
have bought it.
What's crazy, you keep saying you like the shoe, but if you like the shoe, then why can't you say yes to the question?
My
Would
question
you pay
is-
over $300 for the Pandas?
Bro, I would have paid back then for it.
Over 300.
I would have paid probably that price for that shoe because I like a Panda Dunk.
My question is, if the resale price is outrageous for whatever shoe it is, that means the shoe is not good? If someone is out here trying to tax you for a shoe that's retail price $250 and they want to charge you $1,000 for the shoe,
Like, I'm not
and
gonna
you don't
say-
want to pay it,
I'm
that mean the shoe is
I'm
not
not
worth
gonna-
it?
No, we're conflating points. I said that I don't like the Panda Dunk.
Yeah. I'm not worried about what you like and what you don't like. I'm trying to say whatever, because liking is opinion. I'm trying to say if a shoe is $250 and someone wants to pay $1,000 for them and you don't want to, that value changes of the shoe?
If the shoe is worth $250 and somebody's charging $1,000 for it, is what you said?
Yes. And
Not
some,
paying
and,
that.
and some people, yeah, I know you're not paying it, but people will pay $1,000 for it. Does that mean the shoe is better or worse?
You know what that take is crazy? Because look at how drastic you went. You went from 250 to 1,000. You didn't go to 350. You didn't go to 450. You went to 1,000.
350.
How many
250 to
shoes? How
350.
many shoes vary that greatly?
250 to
$1,000 to 250 for a shoe that's
250 to 350.
nobody.
And you don't want to pay the
An
350 for the
off-white
shoe.
Jordan 1 was $150 retail, and that shit would resell to $1,000-something the next day.
But we're literally solely talking about the resale value of it. We're not talking about what you bought it for retail and then resold it for. He's
No,
saying the resale value is $250 and the resale value is $1,000.
You're not listening, and you just wanted to argue. I said that shoe came out at $150, and the next day that shit went up for the resale for over $1,000. Not that what I sold. I'm talking about what happened the next day.
And what I'm asking you is, what does that have to do with what we're talking about right now?
It has everything to do with what we're talking
No,
about.
it
dog.
doesn't, because
It was
that is an off-white. You're
What does
comparing
it-
a
what
Panda's
does it
dunk.
matter what the what does
So
it matter?
Panda
It's
dunks and
about-
off-whites in the same category of
Bro,
shoes.
It can't be if
quantity.
the demand of the shoe.
Quantity is what we're talking about.
The demand of the shoe.
We're talking about quantity.
If somebody wants the shoe, they're going to pay whatever they want to get that shoe if they really want it.
So a limited-
When people say this, when people get on camera and say, "Hey, I'm retail or die," man, stop lying,
That's
bro.
bullshit.
A lot of niggas be want to fucking pay resale for the shoe they like. You're not going to tell me that you got every shoe for retail. Not
Time out.
everybody. Not everybody's going. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm
No,
saying
no.
the
I
masses.
don't even finish. But time out. I think y'all getting the point mixed up. Paying a resale ain't the problem. What you would pay on the resale scale is a difference. You're not gonna, just because it's resale, that don't mean you're gonna pay anything for it.
My thing is, just because if K-Swiss, let's use K-Swiss as an example.
Okay, K-Swiss did a deal with Supreme.
K-Swiss, everybody's pastime. Everybody loved the shoe. Blah, blah, blah. If they come out for the shoe that was $59 and someone decides to buy that shit for $200, is that okay, multiplier? And if someone wants to buy it for $200, that doesn't diminish of the greatness of the shoe. That doesn't change the fact of, is it a good shoe or a bad shoe?
Well, who said that?
And guess what? I'm still not buying it for $200.
Y'all are saying that the Panda is not you. You just don't like it because it's black and white and it's plain. And you're trying to say that the casuals are the reason why the shoe is not a good shoe because everybody wants to buy them.
No.
I didn't even say that.
Okay. Yeah, that's why we ain't. That's what
Well,
this point is.
well,
That's not what I'm saying, bro.
Well, continue your point. Don't jump in.
I'm
Don't jump
saying-
out and jump back in.
The
I'm
original
saying
shit,
they're-
again.
I'm saying they're
Casuals can
casual.
affect production. Casuals is the reason why the production on the Panda Dunk was so
So
high.
you think Nike is catering to the casual fans, bro? Casual.
Do you disagree
Why
that
did
the
the
casual
Pandas
fan is the reason why the production was so high on the Panda Dunk?
No, the production was high because motherfuckers were buying them.
Who was buying them?
Everybody who wanted them and who wanted to resell them.
So I'm just making sure that
Is that the best dunk that came out since that
It doesn't
since
matter.
that shoe
It's
came
not
out?
the best- it's the best dunk,
So
bro.
so
it don't have to be the
so
best.
why everybody
It
wants
doesn't
them and
have to
not
be the
other
best.
ones?
Huh?
So why everybody want them and not other ones?
Because they weren't profitable.
accessibility
Accessibility is
they weren't
status.
profitable.
is the reason why everybody wanted them.
Every young kid wanted that shoe.
Why were they accessible?
Because Nike wanted to
They
make them
mass
accessible.
produced them.
Because casuals made them cool, and a lot of people want them. So
Bro,
do we not know how supply and demand
But
works?
you're discrediting sneakerheads, bro, because you're trying to tell me
do we
if
not know how-
sneakerheads wanted that shoe, then they're casual people.
I
said
cannot
that?
believe we're having this conversation.
Who said that? Why y'all putting words?
Like-
y'all trying to put words to fit y'all narrative.
White
I never
girl.
said anything about you can't be a sneakerhead for liking that shoe.
The
No, I
same
I never
thing.
said
I
that.
didn't say
I
that.
said because he is a sneakerhead, he won't pay insanely for that
What's insane?
shoe.
What's insane?
$300+ for a Panda Dunk
I
was
didn't jump
insane.
up to $1,000 and y'all made it seem like that was a crazy, insane amount of money, dog.
For a dunk, for a Panda Dunk, yes.
I know I was very clear. I know if you run this tape back, I was very clear. I literally said because he is a true sneakerhead and he knows the value. I didn't get into all
Stay
that. I
in the
just
mic,
only
stay
said
in the
because
mic, sir, please.
I only said because he's a sneakerhead, but the point was because I know he knows the value of that shoe, he won't pay
But you're not even listening
insanely.
to his verbiage.
He did say he would. Okay,
no, but
he
you're not
did
even
say he
listening to his opinion about it. You can't keep saying he's a true sneakerhead. And he's telling you the values of what he believes in, and you're like, nope, casual's the reason why I said.
Okay, bro.
I'm just saying.
Okay, and the same time out, and in the same breath that he could say he don't like them just because they black and white, he can like them just because he fucking like them. But that still don't matter. It's still his opinion and his opinion. The fact of the matter is, the majority of the world, that's why we're talking about casuals, because it goes beyond 1, 2, 3, or 4. So casuals are the widespread of the market.
I was gonna ask this question. Please, just listen to how I say it. Just please listen to how I say it. So we talking about the Panda Dunk, right? Mm-hmm. So the kids that wanted them, they were casuals, or they were just kids that see shoes that they like, and they wanted to buy them. Because those were the majority that wanted that shoe. Again, a dude that worked at the sneaker store when that shoe was at its height. And I saw who kept coming, the traffic that was coming in. It was
Kids
the
who are
reason.
easily influenced, really.
So they can't not like
Hey,
sneakers?
Hey, bro, I'm glad we had this talk. There's no such thing as a casual. Because all you have to do is, if you
But
just
I'm
like
asking-
it,
no, ask the
there's no such
question.
thing as a casual.
I'm asking the question, were the kids that wanted the shoe, it was mainly the kids,
They could be. I don't know them.
were they a casual?
I don't know them personally, but more than likely, probably so, yeah.
What about all the white girls?
What do white girls have to do? So white girls can like sneakers?
So what's it got to do with kids then? You can bring up kids, I can't bring up white girls?
I brought it up because those were the main one that was buying them.
The main people that I saw wearing them and championing them was white girls. The same ones who was the white and black dunks took the white girls off of dirty all white Air Force Ones. Did they not?
Bruh, I'm telling
They
you.
just dirty them shits up.
I'm telling you what I saw, bro.
But they moved, right? You're not the only one who saw shit. That's where you're getting it.
Again, no, you're taking it personal, trying to make it.
I'm not taking shit
you are.
personal
So
up
why
here.
would you make that comment? Because I didn't say I'm the only one who
Because
saw it.
you keep saying that.
Because I worked it every day and saw it.
Yeah, but
I saw it I had to deal with it every day.
Do you hear it when you?
I had to deal with it. You didn't have to deal with it every day.
There you
was
go.
Not sitting,
There
you
you
were not
go.
at the mall every day
There
like I
you-
was, bro.
So when
even
you
on my off days, I used to go there just
when
to
you
chill and talk
speak
shit.
like
I used
that-
I used to see kids come in and ask, "Hey, you got the Panda Dunks? Hey, you got those Panda Dunks? Hey, you got those Panda Dunks? You got those Panda Dunks?"
Mm-hmm.
They wanted them.
Let me ask a question about these bricks, bro. Because right now everyone got a misconstrued of the color, what it is. When you see them in the picture, it don't look the same in person. So did we cop the bricks because of why?
I like Jordan 4s.
Okay.
And this is some of the
I
best
got the bricks
materials.
because of the colorway.
they
I like
got.
colors. I've been adamant that I like bright. I like the shoe is good, but I've been adamant that I'm attracted to stuff that stands out. The shoe
just
stands
thought-
out.
The
I just
colors
thought
and materials.
I just thought it was a fire shoe.
Yeah, right. I'm trying to say that's a simple answer for people that like a shoe and they want it. They don't have to be a casual or sneakerhead. They saw something, they liked it. That's what I'm trying to baseline this whole Panda thing on. You can't say people are just casuals because a lot of people bought the shoe. Like, because if that's the case, then everyone is,
No,
is
we're
in the
we're saying
place
the
of the
hype
casuals.
around the shoe was pushed by casuals. That is what we're saying. We're not saying they bought it because they're casuals.
And the bricks
hype,
are pushed by what? Who are the bricks pushed by?
Hype.
which influences casuals.
But y'all didn't get the shoes because y'all are casuals, though. The people. So the people. All
So
the
because
people,
time out, because we do something that means casuals don't exist.
No, I'm just trying to say if the 34 people that wore the bricks up there are they sneakerheads or they casuals?
Shit, I can't tell them what they is, but shit.
Shit,
I'm
based
gonna say casuals based off how they.
Based off the intro,
Listen,
them niggas are casuals.
basically, I would think so. Like, cause you would have had some type of well, I can't speak for every sneakerhead.
That's what
I
I'm
would have figured
saying.
you would have had some type of semblance of fashion. Like, obviously, again, I can't speak for every sneakerhead, but you got some type of semblance of fashion.
So are we saying that casuals don't exist?
No, not
Pretty
saying
much.
that.
I'm saying casual
Don't influence
Don't
anything.
influence the culture.
They don't?
No.
To me, they don't.
What's the culture to you?
Bro, are we not looking at each other right now? Are we not the culture right now?
Because
Do we not live, breathe, and, eat and wake up to this shit every day?
No, we're not. If we're gonna be honest, if we're gonna keep it a buck, we're not.
I know I do.
We embody the culture, but we are not the current state of the culture. We're not.
Oh, well, the current state, we talked about this before.
But that's what we're talking about when we talk about casuals. We're talking about the influence of the current state of the culture.
No, a lot of goofy shit is going on in the culture, but it still don't take away that I'm still part of the culture, man. It's just a lot of shit needs to be fixed. Like that.
So,
that
are you a
just like-
casual?
that just-
Are you a casual
hey,
when it comes to Crocs?
That's just like if
me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Honest opinion. Thank you for answering that.
It took Toy Story for me to get on Crocs.
All right.
I'm not a casual for Crocs. I ain't got none. I ain't getting none.
Like
Don't
that's
say
why I
never.
like this
I ain't saying
conversation.
nothing wrong with them. I don't think nothing wrong against
Because
people with them, though. I'm just not getting them.
We literally have had this conversation about casuals in that fucking Panda Dunk. So now, for us not to acknowledge it is crazy to me because this is the same fucking people who said the Panda Dunk was a sneaker of the year fucking candidate. Like that was a casual fucking opinion, bruh. Like, are we fucking serious? Nobody who's seriously into sneakers is fucking highlighting the Panda Dunk. This is my first time even hearing you fucking give the Panda Dunk praise, my nigga.
When the Panda Dunk was a sneaker of the year, what was the real sneaker of the year?
Candidate. It wasn't a sneaker of the
No,
year.
I'm saying candidate. What was the real sneaker of the year?
That year, was that the year of the fucking, that was before the SB4s. What year was that?
man, Panda was way before SB4.
Yeah.
It had to be.
That was like 2 years ago, bro.
It had to be a Jordan 1 or something like that.
Right.
It had to be a Jordan 1.
I'm just saying. We know about the Panda Dunks because they were very popular shit. How they got popular? You could say the casuals.
We questioned it when it was happening. That's why I was like, what are we talking about? When it was happening, we was questioning this shit.
Hold on. Time out. Questioning in what way?
Why is everybody on these black and white? Why is everybody on these Panda Dunks? Yes, we were questioning it. What is driving the hype of this Panda Dunks? We weren't talking about that?
I got a perfect one. because he just said this.
Like,
Who's running the hype on Asics and New Balances?
No, the kids love them, bro. That's the thing. But we're going to get, that's a great point that you want to bring up. That's why people asking why is Nike plummeting? Because the kids do not give a care about these hype ass shoes no more, bro. They want to be comfortable, dog. They like this dad look now, dog. They're setting their own trend. They setting their own way, bro. That does not make them a casual.
if you setting your own trend, you're not a casual.
No, they're living in the moment, creating their own wave like we did when we was teenagers.
And Nike's not paying attention to them, right?
Yeah,
because they're
why-
paying attention to who?
No, Nike. Well, bro, Nike is trying to do this. I don't know what Nike's looking towards right now.
We don't
to be
know what
honest.
Nike's doing.
I don't know what Nike's doing right now. If you want to be honest,
You've been saying that for the last 10 episodes. You don't know what Nike's doing.
Yeah.
Talking about giving niggas shots and stuff like that to give them some designs and all that kind of stuff. So we know Nike. We don't know what Nike's
you
doing.
really think Nike's catering to the casuals?
Yes. That's why I'm confused. For the last 2 years, For the last 2 years, we've been talking about how casuals are the majority. Since this shoe shit is going mainstream, we've said casuals have flooded this market, which is why the companies aren't catering to us anymore. We've said that over the last few years. That's why I don't understand why this conversation is different now and casuals have no effect. We've been said that casuals have been affecting this shit, but now they don't.
I said fake sneakerheads try to make a profit out of this shit.
Fake sneakerheads are casuals.
God damn.
I don't think fake sneakerheads are casuals.
What are they?
I'm not going to
businessmen.
entertain that one right
They're
there.
They're businessmen. They're con artists. They're
businessmen?
swindlers, if you want to keep.
So they are casuals because they casually
They have a
entertain
name.
this
They're
market
called resellers.
when it's convenient
They're
for
not
them.
called sneakerheads.
Casual.
They're called
casual
resellers.
about their operation, bro.
They're called
nothing
resellers.
Casual about the resale operation.
They're called resellers.
We just got done walking through a whole booth of people that y'all got talking about their fake
And none of them
shoes.
niggas call themselves sneakerheads. Those are resellers.
No, I'm saying, and those are the casuals? The people that are out here ready to fucking swindle people?
I don't call them casuals. They are resellers. They already have a
they're not
fucking
casual.
name.
They're nothing casual about that.
They are resellers. Stop calling them casuals. They have a name already. We're not about to muddy the fucking waters. Resellers
I'm not
are exactly
muddying
what they
anything.
are. Resellers have no interest in the shoe. Resellers play off of your interest in the shoe. They play off the nostalgia and the love that you have for the sneaker
And
so
so
that they
when
can
they-
take advantage of
when
it.
they're-
That is not a sneakerhead. That's not a casual. That's not a fake sneakerhead.
and when those
That
people
is
are
a
buying all the
fucking
shoes in the
reseller.
market, buying all the shoes and reselling them and making it look like it's more popular than what they really are, They're not the casuals, dog. And you're trying to tell me the reason why they do that is because of the casuals?
I don't know what the fuck point you're making.
Come on, Nike. You talking about Nike's over here making shoes for the casuals because they're selling all the shoes all the time.
So let me tell you what
I'm not saying.
So let's-
I'm talking about the pandas,
shit,
bro.
bro.
The pandas. You just got done saying they were so accessible, everybody wanted to buy them, right?
I said they kept making them. Yes, I said Nike kept making them because
this to me. Let me finish your point. My bad.
no, Nike kept making that fucking shoe because people kept wanting them. I'm not speaking on resellers at all, which is why Berto and I were saying that would you pay $300 for a shoe that you know is not worth it? He was saying because he works at the shoe store, he wouldn't have paid it because he knows they're restocking. But that's my point. Why are you paying resale $300 for this fucking Panda if they keep bringing them out? That's like paying $300 resale for an all-white Air Force One. If you're gonna keep making it,
they was paying a resale because the resellers was coming to get like, bro. I saw this shit firsthand when she will remain nameless. The supervisor, the store manager, will literally call the resellers and say, "Hey, we got more Panda Dunks," and they will come scoop them up before the kids that really wanted them could get their hands on them. That's why they was paying the resale price for them because it was already gone. Like this girl literally used to call resellers like, "Hey, we got Panda Dunks coming around Wednesday. Come by at 10 o'clock, an hour before the fucking mall open." So that's why majority is paying resale, bro. Anybody who wants a shoe, if they really want the shoe, they're gonna pay whatever they want to get that shoe.
and that's always gonna be the like people gonna pay what they can afford and what they want.
But I'm just gonna say this part, and then we can move on to another topic. Well, how I feel about casuals. A casual is the everyday working man, working woman. They might not be write down sneakers on their counter every shoe they want, but if they see a shoe that looks decent, they're gonna buy it, bro. They not, that's a casual, just like sports. They probably was a big sports fan when they was a teenager. Now they're adult now. They have working jobs. They working late. They're not watching sports every day, bro. They're not diehard sports fans.
I am a casual sports fan.
Okay, then. Does that make you even less than because you don't watch sports every day?
Do you control the sports market?
Yeah, you don't control the sports market, right?
Do you control what's going on this TV because you're a casual?
No, because sports is built off of fanatics.
So if a guy or a woman works at a fucking 500 corporation fucking business, and they wearing suits or dresses every day, but on a freaking Saturday they want to wear blue jeans, a t-shirt, some sneakers.
He's a casual, right?
Yeah, they does not control or move the culture. They buy shoes that the culture is creating for that. Nike and them are trying to tap in, not just Nike, Adidas, Asics, they're trying to tap in with the culture, see what's moving and what's hot to them. If that's the case, then dog, they would have a whole bunch of casuals at these board meetings, bro.
It seems like it.
No, they had creative the creators feel that they feel that's going to move the culture, which they're doing a bad job. Which we want to get into this next topic about Nike. Any last thoughts about what we're talking about with the cultures?
Casuals are always a majority.
Okay.
That's the whole point of this conversation.
Yeah, but
is that they are the majority.
Yeah, but the
and
majority
what rules, numbers rule.
Majorities don't mean that they're leading shit though.
That's
Minorities are the
we can agree to disagree.
minorities are the majority in the country.
So let
We're
me
not
ask you
running
this.
shit.
Let me ask you this. That's totally different things. Though.
Yeah.
But it is totally different things because minorities. We're talking about the country. We don't rule the country. Nike or these corporations make money off of.
Yeah, we're the casuals.
That we probably are.
We are.
Okay.
I mean, that's a bad example, but all right. Because that's getting into social issues and shit. That's not clear-cut
we
capitalism.
close this out. We'll just
this
close
is
it
just
out.
clear-cut capitalism.
Well, I use you as a sports.
Hey.
I use you for the sports, and you as a casual sports fan are not dictating anything that's going on with the sports world.
Because sports is based off of fanatics.
No, but sports is getting dictated by upper people about petty shit. Why do you think we're hearing about Bronny James and all this shit that's going on with Stephen A. and LeBron?
We hear about Bronny James because these TV shows have to sell storylines.
Exactly.
But again, that is not the same as so I'm just keep it simple so we can end this shit with product, okay? Product, physical product, not opinions and shit on TV shows. Product is supply and demand, which is based off of numbers. So with numbers, if the casual is the majority of the number, then they are the majority of the demand. And you have to meet the fucking demand. You have to supply the demand. So if there's more, that's fucking simple numbers and how that shit works,
But
bro.
there will be more shoes floating around here if that was the case, though.
What there will be more shoes? What floating around?
No, they will make a lot more pairs of the bricks. There wouldn't be a
That's-
raffle. Or wouldn't be
that's a
click
different
on and flip.
That's a different shoe. You're talking.
Well,
See,
I'm saying, but why don't they do that?
because that is a different shoe. That's not how hype works. That is a collaboration. That is a limited
But
release.
I'm just
It's
trying to
not-
say,
it's not even that. Hold on.
They
It's-
saw the pattern
hold
with
on.
the
That's a
pandas.
limited
They saw the
release.
pattern with the pandas.
I got one.
It's not even
I'm
that,
glad,
bro.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Time out. It's not
No.
even that. Why don't they make more?
No.
Because people want what's limited. People want what they can't have.
No.
Let them finish
No,
shit.
no.
Go ahead.
Glad you brought that out. That shoe would have sold out if it was a general release.
What?
That Nigel Jordan 4.
Would it have sold out?
Yes. Yes. So
Is
we gonna
it-
act like no general release has
No.
ever sold out? Or,
Yeah.
I'm asking you, are we gonna act like that? Because you're saying that under the guise that it wouldn't just because it's a general
not
release.
listening, bro. I can't talk if you argue. You're not listening. You just want to argue, bro.
No, you just
wanna
want
be
to
right.
sell it if it was general release.
I just said yes.
Did any part of my statement said that no shoe sells out?
Okay, and I say, okay, I'm answering
He
your question.
answered
Yes.
the question first. He
I
said
definitely
yes.
said yes first, but
No,
don't
you
worry
didn't,
about
bro.
it.
You automatically said the other thing. But I just
Remy, what
said.
was
He
your
led
answer?
with yes.
What was your answer, Remy?
Yes.
Yes, it would have sold out.
Yes.
All right.
No, it wouldn't. That's why they made it limited, bro.
It wouldn't, because that's your opinion, because you know everything.
That's not what I said either. Hey,
But you're
next
just
topic,
saying
bro.
no, it wouldn't.
Next topic,
You're saying
bro.
no, it wouldn't, and I literally said yes.
Next
first.
topic, bro.
Did I
I'm
not?
just trying to understand why they continue to mass make pandas and they don't continue to mass make everything else that everybody general casual
That was a
like.
GR shoe.
Speak to me.
Because it's called marketing, and when you call it a special project, that means there's gonna be limits to it. You're not gonna make a special project a general release where. Don't worry about it.
No,
we're gonna act like
I'm
we don't know marketing and all this stuff now. That's
No,
crazy.
I'm asking real questions. When you say you ask real questions, you like I'm asking generally.
So
Nah, I be
I'm
asking
just
'cause I
trying to
really
say-
don't be knowing this stuff.
Yeah, I don't. What
The-
you're talking about, GR and all this other stuff, that sounds real
So
good.
GR is
I just don't understand why, if the shoe is so popping and they want to give all the casuals opportunities to get these shoes, because casuals are running the market.
You wanna know why?
Why did they make enough for every casual to get some?
Perfect. You wanna know why? Because it's all about the dollar. And when we first started talking about this, he asked me what? Do we think the corporations are in with the other people, right? Did he
Who's
not
the
ask
other
that?
people?
The resellers.
No, not the resellers, but the
Oh,
people.
the UA people.
No, the people with influence.
Oh.
He asked, was Nike in cahoots with the influencer, right? So if they can make money by making it limited, it's a partnership, bro. I rub your back, you rub my back. You push this product and make everybody get along with it and make everybody want it, I make sure you get some bread.
This shoe in particular, the bricks, are,
Plus you don't have to mark
are popular
down shoes.
because of the influencers and because of the leaders of it, or is it popular because of the casuals?
You say what? This drop?
Yeah, the bricks. Are they popular because of the influence and the leaders that want to make
No,
this
these
shit
shoes are popular because they're good shoes.
This shoe is popular for a little bit of everything. It's a
Okay.
good shoe.
Like,
We haven't
two
seen.
things could be-
We haven't
No,
seen
no,
a
it
Jordan.
could be
true.
That's why I'm asking
Yeah.
what the answer is.
We haven't
Right.
seen a Jordan 4 with these materials, these colors, fucking the
Like, and actually
storyline
having the
behind
shoe-
it, the collab, fucking everything about this shoe.
Actually having the shoe, the quality is actually very good quality shoe. The storytelling, all that we talked about on the other, so like all of that stuff. That's the reason why this shoe is so high.
Let me just make sure. Let me ask you this one question, devil advocate. If they came back out and they say this shoe is so popular, we're going to remake it and we're going to make sure everyone gets some. We're going to keep making them. Does that decrease the value of the shoe?
For
To
me, no.
resellers, yeah.
No. To sneakerheads and
No.
people that
No.
like sneakers.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's all. Because it don't matter how many people buy the goddamn shoe. If it's a good shoe, it's a
If
good
nobody
Right.
wanted that bitch, I'm
shoe. All right.
getting it.
Then I'm good. I'm hit my point.
Like that just a fire shoe. But again, when you talk about fucking why aren't they mass producing it? So with the Panda, right? The Panda was a general release shoe, and they wasn't expecting to eat off of that shit. So they
I
kept.
think they were, bro. I think they had like a warehouse and shit full of shit, dog. For how quick they were releasing this shit coming back out.
It don't take long to make shoes.
I know it don't take long, but they were getting in the stores fairly quickly, dog.
Yeah,
Like they had like a backlog or some
Like
shit, dog.
every 3 weeks, those shoes is coming in that store in the back.
It sounded like them niggas knew what that they had their hands
Matter
on.
of fact, Panda
You were talking about
Dunks.
multi-billion-dollar companies,
Matter
dog.
of
No, I
fact-
ain't saying nothing like
Matter
that.
of fact, Panda Dunks came in a separate shipment. Usually your shipments come in Monday, Wednesdays. Bruh, it was one point that Mondays it was just strictly Panda Dunks dog coming in. And Wednesdays was the other shoes that was, later releases.
So my question is this, because you said that people liked them because they were black and white, easy to wear. And I get it. People nowadays, it might be different. Forces are easy to
JJ
wear.
Redick rocking them
Shell toes are
every
easy
day.
to wear. Forces, all white forces easy to wear, all black forces easy to wear, shell toes easy to wear.
But
Why those ain't flying off the market the same
because
time?
everybody was dick riding dunks at the
But
time.
why did Dunk get so much
They
hype?
did. Don't
around-
it make like Air Force? Why Air Force One didn't go through their phases of everybody?
Air
We're
Force-
talking about right now, bro.
Air Force Ones.
They went through the stages.
They just went through a whole resurgence 2 years ago.
That's when the Panthers came out 2 years ago.
White Air Force Ones was going through a whole resurgence.
So, but what I'm saying is,
Panda
why,
Dunks came out in 2019, bro. Right before COVID.
Yeah, time's been flying.
yeah, it's definitely been flying.
Yeah.
That's crazy as hell.
Air Force Ones
It's been
just
that
went
long.
through a resurgence, bro.
All I know
All
is
I'm saying is, I get the what you're saying. Why people will buy it because of what's the name, but there was definitely a lot of hype around the shoe. And why is there hype over a shoe just because it's easy to wear?
No, it was profitable. It was profitable.
But why is it profitable?
because it had a market.
Because somebody's pushing.
Because
but
people was
somebody's-
buying them.
But somebody's pushing it.
I'm telling you, the kids liked it and the resellers saw it, bro.
There's only so many goddamn kids in the world.
I saw a bunch
The
of
children are our
college
future.
white girls buying them
Teach
shit.
them well.
They're
Let them lead
kids.
the
That's
way.
still
Let
kids.
the kids lead the way.
That's
Whitney
still
used to try to tell y'all.
That's what I said. Maybe my definition of kids is different from y'all.
So time out.
College kids are kids to me, bro.
Time out.
No, they're not kids.
you
High
talking
school
about, you
kids-
talking about college. I'm thinking about
are
kids.
High school are kids to me.
I'm thinking about kids.
College kids
yeah.
are kids still.
Our definition is
They still
different.
asking mommy and daddy for allowance.
I got you.
I definitely saw a lot of college kids wearing the white and black dunks who weren't into sneakers.
Yep.
And if you are
That's
not
what he's
into
saying. He's saying
sneakers,
he was buying them.
then what is...
Well, wait, time out. Because I've been with you on the whole thing, but how do you know they're not in the sneakers? Do you know them personally?
Oh, the white girls that was in the backseat of my Uber talking about all this shit? Oh, okay.
But that's one set of group of people.
I pick up fucking 150 to 200 people a week.
And all 150. Like, I'm trying to be fair in this argument. I'm not just trying to win.
You should
Like,
get a
I'm just
questionnaire.
saying,
You should get a quick
Like,
five
so-
questionnaire
so-
for your Uber drive for the
I'm
people that
just
ride
saying,
it
though,
about sneakers,
150,
bro.
all of them, how many? All right, out of that 150, because he's telling you in his store, out of that 150, how many people was coming in?
If I'm going to UCLA or USC to pick up motherfuckers, fucking 9 out of 10 of them fucking girls got on black and white dunks at that time. Dropping them off to a party, picking
know
them
we
up
wanna
from a
move off
party.
this subject, bro.
Black and white dunks.
But what about the black and white Vans, bro? Those are for casuals, right?
Mine's is in
But
there.
those for the casuals,
Yeah.
all right?
Mine's aren't though.
No, I'm saying like the regular black and white Vans are casuals, right?
That's a game, bro. That's
what?
a good one, man.
The black and white
Black
Vans,
and white
the
Vans,
classic
dog.
black and white Vans, those are casuals, right?
Are the shoes casual?
Are you saying that because they're black
for-
and white?
They're for the casuals.
I'm asking, are you saying that because they're black
I'm
and white,
saying
same
because they're
skin
popular.
concept?
No, I'm saying because they're popular. Because a lot of people always wanted them shits. They're accessible. They're not even expensive. They're not even resale. You just got to find them in the store that
They
has
saw
them.
Lil Wayne. They saw
Time
Lil
out.
Wayne.
Time
wearing-
out.
Are they considered casual?
No, time out.
You're
This-
talking about
this
the
how-
product and not the people. That's why I'm.
No, I'm talking.
A
Yes,
shoe
I'm
can't be
talking-
casual.
He's being
Okay,
funny while
are the
doing it.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
They
should
all
be
the
funny
people
while
that
doing
are buying them casuals.
Are the people who are buying Vans casuals?
The black and white Vans.
Time out. Do you know what just killed your point? That you just made. They're not for resale. So there's no hype around that shoe. People just genuinely like the shoe.
No, you killed your point because
No,
you're
I
trying to
did
say
not.
if it gets resold, then it devalues the shoe.
No, you need. Bro, what part of hype they don't understand?
I don't want the devalue part.
It's only getting resold because of the hype. That is the point. Nobody's talking about you actually buying the shoe. It's only getting resold because
Why
of
do
the
they
hype.
continue to have black Vans, black and white Vans in stock? Why do they have that? Because
They're high demand.
they're casuals. Because all the casuals.
Okay,
continue
so
to
why
buy
don't they
them.
get resold then? Why don't they get resold then?
Why didn't black and white dunks stay in stock the
I don't
entire
need to answer
time?
why they
like
didn't get
Vans?
resold.
Hey,
I'm just trying to say why are they
black
always
and-
accessible?
Black and white Vans stay accessible,
Bro, why do
right?
y'all change-
Hold on. So why
y'all-
black and white dunks aren't accessible all the time?
They're definitely accessible now.
Now they are.
Yes.
They weren't before.
No, but the reason why they weren't because of the
Because
people
the
that you
kids
got
were
to
sold
say.
to ASICs now. These kids,
You got to
I'm
resellers.
speaking to his point. He
The
said black and
resellers.
white Vans
The
are
resellers.
always
No,
around,
no, no.
right?
The point was
Why
the
weren't black and white
resellers.
dunks all the way? Why aren't they always around? If it wasn't hype, that was pushing them.
Watch this, watch
Because
this.
dunks have been around forever,
Hold on,
right?
watch this. No,
So
no,
why
no.
we haven't had a black and white dunk the entire
No, no,
time?
watch
Because resellers are not going after Vans, but
No, no, no.
everybody still buys Vans.
That's on
I
the
love
mic,
this.
bro.
He just gave me the alley hoop. I just love this. Because they're now
Talk
on
to
to
the mic, sir.
ASICs.
Talk to the mic.
Because they are now on to ASICs. Why are they now on to ASICs?
because
Because of the wave. Because of the hype. Because of the casuals pushing the wave.
Crazy.
Thank you. Bro, you literally just answered my question. So there's no more hype on that shoe no more.
ASIC's always been around now.
So there's no.
Black and
They've
white
always
dunks
been
haven't
around.
though.
They've always been around, and they always have not been popular. Why are they all of a sudden popular?
They have not been popular, bro.
What has
I
it?
just said they have not been popular.
No, you're talking about why the reason why mass people are buying Asics now.
Because they're popular now.
People always bought Asics.
Runners always bought Asics.
The Asics that are being purchased right now, people do not always buy those.
Golly.
No, not.
All right, bro. Y'all
y'all-
talk the rest of the show.
No,
Yeah.
y'all acting like kids don't have a mind of their own, bro. They making their own wave. Bro, if you don't think that sneaker companies are not catering to kids, bro, I would highly suggest that you should stop talking about sneaker and business. Bro.
Well, Nike stopped fucking
They do not
dropping shows that they
I
aren't
would
catering to kids.
I would gladly assure you that Nike does not care about adults, bro. They care about the kids, bro. And that's probably one of the main reasons why their fucking sales are down right now. Because Nike
You said they
because
cater to kids?
You think they don't care?
Every
Bricks ain't for kids.
Every shoe coming out this year is speaking to our age group.
Because
The undefeated dunks is because not
you
the
know
undefeated
why?
the undefeated
They're
Jordan 4s.
They
That's
not
because of the
just say
kids.
that Nike sales are down, so they're trying to fucking fix that. It is not going to fix because most fucking adults now that like that shoe back then does not give a fuck about an undefeated 4.
Why did the Galaxy
the
foams
sneaker-
come out?
The sneaker culture is a small niche, bro.
Not anymore.
Hold on.
Why did the Galaxy foams
No,
come back?
hold on.
Because of the kids?
No, hold on. If Nike is catering to kids, and that's why they mainly rolled out all these 100,000 million release. Hold on.
My bad.
Why they
Let me stop
100
saying
million-
kids. They're
100
catering
million-
to young adults, 18 to
Okay.
25, bro. They're not caring about a fucking 38-year-old fucking male.
That's not true.
How do you become in this day and
No,
age?
you're not,
I'm
bro.
asking a serious question now.
So again,
No.
you still ain't answering.
No question.
You're not answering any questions on your end. So the Galaxy foams, that was for the kids.
Let
The
me ask you a
shattered
question.
backboard, that's for the kids.
Let me ask you a
The
question. real
undefeated
shit.
4s, that's for the kids. All that shit that's releasing this year, catering to us, that's for the kids.
Now I'm about to get them now. So casuals, right? How much the fucking goddamn?
No, we're
Galaxy-
not getting the casuals.
What is
Nah,
the resale
answer the
value?
question.
I answered.
You
What
did
is-
not.
What is the resale value?
You didn't
for
answer
the
none of those
fucking Galaxies
questions
right now,
You didn't answer none of those questions. Or any of those shoes I named for the kids.
bro. And again,
How does a young person, 18 and 25, become a sneakerhead in this day and age?
I'm not answering no fucking questions. Are any of those shoes I just asked about, are those
You don't
are
become a
Nike catering
sneakerhead
to
like
the
if
kids?
it's a fucking tour or journey, bro. You just love fucking
How,
sneakers.
how do young people in this day and age
They just love sneakers or not?
becoming
Like-
a sneakerhead?
Ain't no goddamn questionnaire on becoming a sneakerhead. Ain't no goddamn, bro. You just love shoes.
To become a
Well,
sneakerhead, you
just
just
got
gotta
to
love
answer the
sneakers.
question because you love shoes. And how do you understand if they love shoes or not?
You can see.
What do you mean?
You can
By
see
the-
if a
dictates-
person,
What dictates someone loving shoes?
the passion that they have for them, how
Okay.
they talk about them.
Okay.
Actually
You
coveting
can't say
the
buying them
shoes.
because every
I'm
kid,
not
every
saying
kid that loves
anything.
shoes can't afford to buy them.
I don't have a criteria. I'm talking to the sneakerheads up here on this panel. It says, what day and age right now, because you're saying all the shoes that are coming out is for the older heads, right?
Yes.
What for a young person that never had sneakers in their life is going to be drawn to and for them to be a sneakerhead?
They just have
Every-
to love
every
sneakers.
Outside of a schedule.
Every
As-
sneakerhead,
as
they-
casual.
bro,
They
every
just have to love
sneakerhead is
sneakers.
different, bro. Some people like the culture. Some people like the story behind the shoe. Some people like all that.
Yeah,
and
but
some
we
people
gotta get
just
a
like the
baseline.
shoe.
We got to get
Just-
a baseline though.
I'm just saying,
Being
there is no
passionate
real.
about sneakers.
Pretty much, that's it.
Being
That's
passionate
pretty much it.
about sneakers.
Loving
Okay.
sneakers.
Okay.
For whatever reason, you love sneakers.
Okay.
There's no specific reason that you have to love sneakers.
there's a lot of adults that's not loving sneakers. They just get them if they can, bro. They're not fucking.
And what did we call them before today?
No, I'm telling you, I got a homeboy right now that was a big time sneakerhead. Does not care about sneakers now, bro.
So what is he called now?
bro?
Well, why, but he doesn't because of the culture more than likely.
No, he does because he's fucking 38 years old and doesn't care about that shit like that no more. He has other things to worry about. He has a fucking teenage fucking
called life.
kids and a fucking wife and shit he has to attend to. He's not worried about the fucking Galaxy foam that's coming out, dog. He's not caring about the 85 Jordan 1 no more. If he can get it, he can get it. But he's not waiting for it, dog. I'm pretty sure that these companies know that, bro. They know that these kids that are 15, like I said 18, from 15 to probably 25, they know that they're caring about that shit.
Well, then why they not coming out with more runners instead of the shoes that?
Bro, if that's the case, then Remy, dog, to your logic about the resale and everything, why is a fucking Royal Foam under retail? Why is a fucking Galaxy Foam resale only $20 higher? Nobody's not buying them.
Listen, you're talking.
Nobody's not buying them.
You're talking resale market.
They made all those shoes limited for a reason. Nike made all those shoes limited for a reason.
But they made them, right?
Because they knew if they would have mass produced them or made it a general release, that they wouldn't sell out. Because they know adults does not care about them like that.
But they made them.
Adults does not care, and they made them limited for a reason.
But you said the kids are in the comfort and running shoes, right? Why aren't Nike making more of that? If what you're saying is true. Because right now, we getting
Nike's
releases.
stupid.
Hold on.
They're not
We getting releases for 2025 that's catered towards our demographic, our age group.
Yeah, and
again,
they
all those shoes.
They all limited, right?
You keep saying limited. We're talking about production. Production. They have to make the shoe and put it in production.
Dre, limited production.
Production regardless.
Limited production.
Where's the comfort
You
shoes?
being allowed does not change
Where's the
what I
comfort
say,
production?
dog. Limited production.
Where's the comfort production? Where's the comfort production?
Maybe if Nike start making more comfort shoes, they sales
But
might
then that
rise.
means they aren't catering to the motherfuckers you talking about. If they're not making them. If they're not making them, then they're not catering to them.
You losing hair follicles.
My hair follicles is lost, just like your points are.
No, it's not, bro. I'm very clear.
They
what I'm
aren't
saying.
putting any of them in production.
Yeah.
So if you keep saying that the kids are what the companies are listening to, and the companies aren't producing the shoes that you said the kids are into, then they're not listening to the kids. That's simple. It's very simple. You keep talking about the production is limited, but they are being produced.
They just made a Nike type Croc, bro.
You just named one fucking thing. You still ain't responded to the Chatterback board. You still ain't responded to the Galaxy phone. You still ain't responded to the undefeated Jordan 4. Those are catered to us. Limited production or not, they're being produced. Where are the fucking running shoes and the comfort for the kids?
All right. We got valid points across the board. We're gonna revisit.
I don't see it.
We're gonna revisit.
Yeah, just like you don't see production for running shoes and comfort.
We're gonna revisit, and we're gonna get some homework done.
Multiple shoes for us though.
We're gonna revisit
multiple.
And we're gonna understand. We're gonna have a real
The
definition
linens
next
was
time.
for us too, right? The linen Air Force Ones, that was for us.
Went to outlet.
We're gonna have.
Were they for us though?
Went to outlet.
Did they get produced?
He still missed my point, bro.
No, you keep talking about it. You don't understand.
The majority of adults.
I'm not missing your point.
Care about it, bro.
Your point. You keep trying to say that the adults don't care about it, right? That don't got nothing to do with the fact that they are being produced for them.
And maybe that's why Nike's in the situation.
We agree with that, yes, but that's the point. You can't negate that shit, bro. You can't say that they're not catering towards us when they keep bringing shoes out for us. Now, are they sitting there? Yes, they are. Do I agree with you? Our niggas ain't got bigger fish to fry than to be buying that shit? Yes, I agree with you, nigga.
So
but we cannot
not running it then, right?
But we can't deny the fact that
we should be buying it.
But listen, we cannot deny the fact that Nike is still catering to them as far as production, bro. Whether it's this there or not, Nike is still deciding to make them.
You know, I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm disagreeing with the fact that casuals still not buying it, so casuals do not run it because they would have bought it, right?
We don't agree to disagree on this topic. Hey,
hold on, you said the casuals would have bought it.
Casuals would have bought it
if
they
what?
run it.
If casuals run it?
Yeah, if run it, they would have bought it, right?
But if they made the shoe for the casual, then that's still them paying attention to them, right? Like,
I'm saying they don't dictate culture, obviously.
No, they don't dictate culture. Again,
that's the argument I've been pushing, that they don't dictate.
And I've made myself clear on that multiple times. Production and culture are two different things.
Ran the world, and that was the
Nobody said they dictated, but they do influence.
That's what I'm like.
Them two different things, bro. They're not the same thing.
Culture and production are different.
Let's agree to disagree.
Dictating something and influencing something is two totally different things.
Is culture us? No, stop it. No, stop, bro. No, I'm not doing that, bro, because I'm talking to Daryl. Daryl, are we culture?
I think I'm culture.
No, not you. We as a collective. The niggas who are actually buying Snickers, we are the culture, right?
I'm not.
Production is the companies. That's what I'm separating. We influence culture. The niggas who are really, when you ask what's a sneakerhead, the niggas who is passionate about sneakers, the niggas who love, we influence the culture. The masses influence the production. Now, we are out of line right now where it used to be the culture dictated the numbers to the companies, but they stopped paying attention. Again, we agree, but we're not lined up. We affect culture.
Because I believe when the sneakers were coming out, when y'all fell in love with them, y'all had no say what was coming out. Y'all they dropped the shoes, you liked them, and you bought them.
Hey,
you didn't.
I look at East Bay magazine. Oh, these shit's coming out. Oh,
I'm getting them.
Oh,
bro.
yeah, I'm getting
Look, man, if y'all want to talk about culture and we're the culture, and we have so much influence, and clearly the sneaker culture is in a bad place right now, what influence do we have then? Who's influencing that bad place?
I'm not trying to give anybody influence.
I'm asking the question. Who's influencing the bad place? Because it ain't us,
sneakers
clearly.
were coming out.
It ain't us,
back in the
clearly.
day, they were just coming out.
But I'm just asking the question. Who's influencing the culture? Because the culture, the state of this culture is bad.
I'm about to ask
so
you a question.
who's influencing it?
I want to ask a question.
That way.
And then we could, please, let's move on to, we got the topics we got to get to, man.
Yeah, I agree.
I love it. I love this.
I thought this should be the next episode because we've been on this one for
No, we gotta get up out of this.
This is beautiful. Who influenced the AE1? Was it Wale or the Casual?
Who influenced the AE1?
Yeah,
I don't think that was Wale.
Who made it popular?
I think that everybody. Well, I don't want to say everybody. I'm gonna speak for myself.
Shout out to Dre the Shoe God.
I'm gonna speak for myself personally. And you and I was talking about that shit behind the scenes, where it's just like, hey, bro, this AE's looking fucking. Looking like something.
Yes.
The black and blue. Hold on. The black and blue pair is out, right?
We don't have the visibility like Wale.
Okay, so time out.
People saw Wale, and then people went batshit crazy and started buying them. I'm pretty sure Wale's the culture, right? He's not a casual.
He's definitely not a casual.
Okay, then. I know a shoe that he's been wearing lately, the GT, whatever shit is.
Don't count that.
And people are like waiting for this shit to release.
But that ain't got nothing to do with Wale.
It has a lot to do with Wale. He brought it out. He wore it All-Star Weekend.
He was just a nigga who showed us a new shoe.
And niggas been waiting ever since. Niggas is fucking waiting for these shits to come out.
But they ain't got nothing to do with Wale.
Okay.
That shoe looks like a golden era to our age. That's a fucking new hyperflight, bro.
But it was on his foot. Did they?
You want it because of him?
Hey, did they go to Casanat? Did they go to him?
No, but come on, bro. Don't do that. You know exactly why they gave it to Wale.
Hey.
And you know Nike's been disrespecting Wale. The only reason why Nike gave this shit to Wale is because they saw him fucking pushing the AEs, bro. Come on, man.
They feel like he's culture, right?
No, they don't.
They got to.
No, they don't. Because if they felt that way, they would have gave him a fucking shoe a long time ago, bro.
All this shows is y'all don't know how influence works, bro. We literally said that Nike is in cahoots with the influencers. So they're going to give it to somebody that can influence the sheep, and the sheep are going to follow that person.
But we all
You think Wale's liked? Hold on. You think Wale's liked?
He's liked?
You said influence. You think Wale's a liked person?
In the sneaker community, yes.
Bro, have you not looked at this?
Wait, in the sneaker community?
Have you not look at his comics, bro?
Wait, I'm asking for real. In the sneaker community, he's not liked? I know he's not liked in the music industry.
All right. There's more to me. We talking about casuals. Look at the casual comments about him.
What are they saying?
Maybe that's why he
What are they
doesn't
saying? I don't know. What are they saying?
Maybe that's he's sensitive. That he's always doing shit for show. Which I know he's not. Like
he's sensitive. He's always doing shit.
If you know,
what does that got to do with sneakers? What does him being sensitive got to do with sneakers?
What he's saying is that he's not. The general consensus is that he's not liked.
He's been sensitive about sneakers.
He's not liked. But if I know that you're a fashion person, that I can look at you for fashion and you're wearing it,
his point
that means you're pushing.
His point is if they don't like you, it's going to be hard for you to influence people.
Wale has come out publicly. Wale has come out publicly and said, "Yo, I've been doing this fashion shit. Y'all don't give me my respect."
Time out. It's what you just said. If they don't like you, you can't influence you. But if they don't like you, they still watch you. They still follow you. They still do all this. So how do you not have influence on somebody that you still keep up with if you, quote unquote, don't like them?
Dallas Cowboys.
Well, that sounds like the casuals.
Dallas
Cowboys. We hate on the casuals.
Dallas Cowboys.
Casuals are people that we got to look out for.
Like,
I'm done. I'm fucking around.
This makes no sense to me, bro.
If y'all want to have a rapping statement,
you can't say they don't like this person.
We done on it. We done on the convo.
I'm done on that, dog.
We done on this. We agree to disagree. Next time, let's have some stats and some homework ready for this shit. And we could good. But we had it was good. But let's move on. Let's move on.
Nike. Hey, man.
It's your fault, Nike. It's
Hey,
all your
Nike.
fucking fault, dog.
So Nike sales has been the lowest in sales in the past 5 years, man. They have the new, was it CEO?
The new CEO.
Yeah.
I forgot his name, but they saw a spike, and then after that, it dropped tremendously.
Yeah. So my question is, bro, what does Nike need to really do, man? Where direction do they need to go, man, to fix whatever?
We're going right back to this argument.
Yeah, I'm like, this is gonna spin to
Yeah,
the
we
same
got
shit.
It's not.
No, you're not asking it too, but I'm saying the answer is going to take us right back. That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
the answer is going to take us right back to that.
Say it. I mean, that's what I'm asking y'all.
They need to stop influencing the casuals and cater more to the real sneakerheads. That's what
No, they got to get back on the creative shit.
I think
which
that-
is
not being a
catering to the
sneakerhead.
sneakerheads because the sneakerheads wants them to be more creative and less lazy.
I think they need to cater to the people who are buying sneakers.
And just stop doing gimmicks. That
They banked off the low hanging fruit. I'm not even a sneakerhead, but they just banked on doing what they always done.
bro, they did a ban campaign, what they should have did in 1984.
They need to fire every single person in
They
the
should've
creative
did it in
department, and they need to fire everybody in their marketing department and start over and get new blood in there. I think that's what
I
they need
agree
to do.
with that. That's a valid statement.
I think that what they are, because this whole argument or this back and forth that we had over the last 40 minutes, it stems from that. They are having a difficult time identifying their fucking customers. I don't give a fuck how we want to label the customers. What they are having a problem with is identifying who that customer is so that they can cater to that customer. Whether it's fucking the young people wanting the more comfort, whether it's our age group wanting the retro nostalgia shit, whether it's the casual that wants whatever is on the hype beast train, they are having a hard time identifying who's consistently buying their product. So they don't know who to, no puns intended, they're having a Drake problem. Drake's fan base got too big to where he had to cater to too many different fucking demographics. And that's kind of what Nike's doing right now. Once it became mainstream and everybody flooded into it, whether it's casuals, young heads, old niggas, it don't matter. Once this shit got flooded and was no longer niche, they had too many people to cater to, and they don't know who's buying the most sneakers. So they fucking up. Period, point blank. Our age group, the shoes that have been coming out is catered towards us. But because the hype is gone, we are now waiting for those shoes to get marked down so we can get it at the cheaper price, which affects them. So, and when you were talking about Dre, why don't they produce more? Because as a business, my nigga, if I produce 100,000 pairs and only 50,000 sell and I got to mark down the other 50, I'm taking a loss. So the limited pairs, because of the hype on it, when I produce 30,000 pair, all 30,000 is going. I'm not going to take the chance of overproduction and then possibly have to mark pairs down because now you're taking a loss or you're operating at a loss.
Right.
So,
but that's what that does. That goes back to, hey, maybe the shoe was not as popular. Or
it's not about
stuff.
popularity again. It's
No,
about.
I understand about job costing and all that kind
That's
of stuff.
what
And
I'm
margins.
still saying. They still are having a hard time identifying
If they
the
mark the
market.
shoes half off, they're still going to make their money back.
I know, but
Absolutely.
but that's not in the quarterly report for their projections.
Right. I understand that.
they need
That's
to
why
have
I say
realistic
operating at a
projections. How about
loss.
that?
Exactly. So again, because they can't identify their market, my nigga, they kind of all over the place and they flailing in the wind right now. And it doesn't help that the people who were buying the fucking shoes the most, like he said, are getting older, got more responsibilities. And guess what? If you niggas not buying them and I can get it at a discounted price, I'm gonna do that. So I do agree that the young niggas are buying sneakers more. So they need to completely shift, bro. If the young niggas is into comfort and running shoes, then y'all need to go ahead and leave us old niggas alone. We not spending the money that y'all need. Shift to the younger kids because the money is always going to be in the younger generation anyway, and commit to it. They too afraid to come off the Jordans. They too afraid to come off the Air Force Ones and shit. Nike has to completely pivot away from what their bread and butter has been in order to survive this. Will they do it? We don't fucking know.
But this is where the savages come in that fucked up the game.
But
The con artists, the people that don't give a fuck about the culture, they're gonna buy up all the kids' shoes and fucking retax these niggas again. Like no matter
But
what they come out.
it's really not even hard though. They can still do the Jordan and stuff. They just have to stop being lazy.
No.
Because if they got creative and got different colorways and got more stuff, I'm pretty sure the older people would get back into it. Older people just tired of buying the same old lazy fucking shoe.
bro, I'm sorry. Nike is releasing the Undefeated Force.
Okay.
They brought back the linens. They brought back the shattered backboards. What I'm getting at is they are literally all the shit that we've been screaming and crying and whining about for the last 6 or 7 years.
Right.
As a last ditch effort, they're like, hey, you know what? Our sales are super down. Hey, y'all, y'all wanted these, right? And we're still not buying them.
But no, that's the point. Too little, too late. Like he just said, with people growing up and having responsibility, too little, too late. Yeah, now you bring it out. We wanted that shit 5 years ago.
So now it's time to leave us alone, bro.
So now it's too late. So now you got to get creative and get that juice flowing for the old heads that's straining away. Like, you know what? It ain't even a hassle. You know, I got a family. If I like this shit, I'll cop it if I could. If not, cool. You got to get them juices back flowing. Oh, shit, they creative. Boom, boom, boom. I like these. Get that love back. That's on y'all. You being lazy. Stop being lazy. Put out some stuff to get that love back.
Or they can do the best thing ever in life if they wanted to stop being bitches. Yeah, I'm talking to y'all sideways now, Nike, because you got us up here arguing and shit. Hey, how about to eliminate production costs, you just do the Nike by You way, and every fucking Jordan silhouette or whatever shoe that's going to come out, we can just do a pre-order, you know? That way you only produce what people want. That way everybody who wants the shoe can get it. And you don't got to worry about resellers fucking running the shit up because, ta-da, if you want them, you can have them. You only produce the amount that's needed. Nothing gets marked down. You don't have to fucking operate at a loss. Like, you know.
That's still hard.
It's hard
when it comes to materials and stuff. You don't know what material people gonna want.
No, that's not
tricky.
I'm not saying Nike by You as far as make your own. What I'm saying is if you're saying the bread is gonna release,
the people gonna complain about it being basic and you can't get. I can't get snakeskin. I can't get this.
You keep talking about customization. I'm not talking about that.
That's what Nike by You is.
Nigga, if you let me finish and hear me, the Nike by You gives you the option. It's never sold out. Is what I'm getting at. You can place your order and then you wait the 8 weeks you get your shoe. Mm-hmm. So if a bread 4 is coming out, instead of making it release and you're going through all the production and possibly sitting, if you want the shoe, you can say, hey, I want the bread 4. Wait your 8 weeks, the bread 4 come. Versus having to deal with resale, versus having to deal with production losses and shit. You know what I'm saying? But then you can't have hype off of that. Because if everybody can access it, how do you build the hype of limited fucking shit?
Again.
But if you really care about just getting the shoe.
True, but who wants to wait 8 weeks?
Me?
You. Exactly, that's the problem. We keep talking about us.
But again, I would rather wait 8
market.
I would rather
we
wait
ain't the only market.
Hold on, nigga. I would rather wait 8 weeks than pay triple the price of retail.
I think everybody will pay. I think everybody will wait 8 weeks if they can get the shoes that they want.
So you mean to tell me that if you had to pay fucking
what I'm
200
saying is,
versus
I'm not
6?
saying a lot of people won't. What I'm saying is, by nature, people are fucking complainers. Eventually, the 8 weeks, people gonna do it at first. It's gonna be the hype thing to do. Yeah. Eventually, the complaining is gonna happen, and it's gonna affect business, bro.
I'm not trying to speak for everybody, but I'd rather wait the 8 weeks and
then to pay fucking inflated prices.
If I get what I want.
I'm not saying
if
I could pay $300 for a cause 4 instead of paying $800 for the black pair, because I don't want the gray pair again. Only black pair. Gray pair, yeah. I said it. Great golf. Yeah, great golf.
Niggas buy shoes and wait a whole year to wear them. So 8 weeks is nothing.
Nah, I don't think nobody do that no more. Still, do they? Do they really? No, he don't. He wear them. You wear a whole year?
The nigga got so many motherfucking shoes. He absolutely has pairs of shoes that he hasn't worn yet.
But that's
and he's not the only one.
We're not talking about grandfather stuff. Like, you still buy stuff and put it on shelf for a whole year?
I just told you, I probably won't wear the bricks. Probably like late summer.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I probably those brick 4s. I'm waiting till everybody wear. Do they look?
Hey,
everybody done with them up.
They little bullshit.
Everybody had their turn.
Boom, here I come.
Tomorrow ain't promised. I'm wearing
them
them
motherfucking
bitches.
Chameleon Kids. I can't stand that bitch ass nigga.
Hey,
dog.
that's why I'm like, nigga, he's right here.
He had to wear them right, you know.
And listen, there are still niggas who saying I ain't undestocked these yet because I ain't had the right time to wear them. I ain't had the right moment. Yeah, those niggas exist, bro. So I'm not about to sit here and act like these niggas about to get mad for waiting 8 weeks. You niggas, I had the fucking shit and won't wear it for a long time anyway.
Hey, listen. A lot of people gonna be on board. I'll bet anything. Shit, I'll bet both of y'all a pair of shoes if it ever happens. I bet somebody gonna complain eventually.
Everybody's gonna complain always.
That's
nigga.
the point I'm saying.
But I
people
guarantee
gonna
the
complain.
majority would like it.
Yeah.
Nigga, look at 4 people complaining about the system now.
Yeah, like
The current state of it.
But that's what I'm saying. People gonna complain, bro. By nature, people are complainers, dog.
They're gonna be complaining.
It's gonna be an issue.
Let's get to something else. Yeah. Hey, Nike SB, what the fuck y'all doing, man?
You stupid motherfuckers.
Attaching their name to everything.
Y'all done made an SB Air Max 95. Y'all done made an SB Air Force One.
Y'all done abandoned the SB Jordan 4 cut. Oh yeah, why ain't nobody talking about that? The white navy blue SB4s is not the same cut as the white and green SB4. You know, the SB cut. The fuck are y'all doing over there?
Who wants to skate in an Air Max 95, bro?
Who wants to buy an Air Max 95?
I know,
I'm fucking with y'all because I don't like them. I don't like Air Max 95s.
Dope boy sneakers right there.
I'm a square, nigga. I don't sell dope.
Hot Cheetos, what I snack on.
What the fuck?
Hey, RP bankroll, man. The real Atlanta know what I'm talking about.
But Daryl's right, bro. I'm sorry. Nike, I don't know if I got to talk to Nike or Nike SB department. Whoever is fucking up, y'all got to stop, okay? Y'all gonna ruin the fucking brand, bro.
You better get them kids to start speaking because they ain't listening to us.
Hey, man.
I ain't never seen a skater skating some Air Max 95s.
The kids said, F y'all, we on the Asics and New Balances, dog.
Hey, Nike gonna get left behind.
No, they're not. This is exactly what they need. I promise.
Kick in the ass?
This is exactly what they need.
This is a great analysis, bro. Nike is like the Vince McMahon of sneakers, bro.
They gonna bounce back.
He'll watch you. Hey, WCW, you killing it right now. Eventually, it's gonna come back to WWF, dog.
Who's killing it right now?
New
No, he was saying-
New Balances. No,
Oh, I thought you were talking about WCW, huh?
He was saying what happened with Vince McMahon.
Nike, is equivalent to Vince McMahon. How when WCW was killing it all day for 96 weeks, WCW #1, and some of the producers like, yeah, we about to put not the producer, what's his name, Eric Bischoff.
Your analogy scares me.
No, Eric Bischoff told Kevin Nash like, yo, we're gonna put WWF out of business, and Kevin Nash said, bro, do you know what you just did? You just made 500,000 people in a stadium believe that 2 WWF wrestlers came to WCW and is going to take over the whole company. Like, Vince is going to sit back and watch. He's going to let you do your thing, and then he's going to fucking attack and take over. That same thing Nike's probably doing. I'm never going to disregard Nike, bro. Nike might be in a down spurt right now, but they're watching, they're observing, and they're going to figure the way out to get back on top.
Hey, they still bringing in over a few billion, which is crazy.
Not without a fight, at least. They ain't going away.
But you know what scares me about your Vince McMahon analogy?
What about it?
He owns all the other wrestling fucking companies now.
Yeah, Nike eventually could do that.
He might buy, or he might get their creative directors.
Hey, Nike.
Yep.
Don't buy other
like how
companies.
Vince did. I get all WCW writers.
Right.
I take all your promoters.
He might get
boom.
all that.
WCW, you're done.
Right.
Nike can do the same thing. Let me get all the designers over there
Yep.
at Adidas.
They're
Freaking
not gonna,
Asics.
Adidas is, that's different.
If you don't want a producer all in your videos, dancing, come up with a Nike.
But
That's what we
man,
doing.
hey, SB man, just stick to what y'all know, man. Stop trying to step outside the box. That's how you go downhill, man.
As soon as you said it, it just popped in my head. Y'all want to bring some SB shit out besides the dunks? How about you bring the Blazers back?
Yeah,
How about
SB
you bring back the SB Blazers?
Exactly.
Something that they skated in.
Bring back them pine greens, because them shit was fire.
Bruh, but SB Air Maxes, SB Air Force Ones, SB Chuck Taylor 70s, fucking SB Nike Roches. We don't need none of that, okay? We just need dunks and Blazers, my guy, my gal, my them, my they, whatever, okay?
Yeah.
We just need SB dunks, SB Blazers. Leave everything else alone. We don't need any more SB Jordans, okay? Y'all fumbled. It's Bike Air over here now, okay? We don't associate with SB over here
that's
with
what
Jordan.
we need.
Well, shit,
We
Bike
need a
Air.
face-off.
Hey,
No, it is gonna be a face off.
We need a face-off.
We talked about that on our live, dog.
Because I'm absolutely team Bike Air, except for them fire red pairs.
That's what I say. Hey, don't.
You by yourself on that. I don't care
Yeah,
what
I'm
y'all
always
say.
by myself when it comes to this shit.
I'm good on those, dog.
I'm the Jordan 4 man, nigga.
I don't care.
I'm good on those.
That's cool. And I'm my own man, nigga.
My whole thing.
A light one.
No, my thing with those fire reds, bro, I just could buy another one and freaking age the soul. Like,
But then you're not gonna have that fucking
it's
little
not
red
the
Nike
same.
check on the toe, nigga.
I don't care about
And it's
that.
not
Yes,
the
you
same
do.
material.
Your pinky toe, it gotta
It's
have
the
that Nike check,
material
bro.
of the shoe, bro. Even you got the four, like, bro, the material, the shoe is different, bro. In
I
itself.
buy shoes for colorways first. Colorways first.
Nah, he told me if I buy a colorway, the Saucony's, I gotta like the whole.
No, this nigga,
whole
yeah.
silhouette.
He trying to tell me I can't like dunks if I like it.
Nigga said I gotta like the whole silhouette, every single color.
Hey, I love you, but I'm busy right now. Hey, dog, you should have been more busy creating, dog. I don't give a damn if you've been seeding them shoes out to people and have people fake love them. Them
like
shoes,
them, dog.
man, them shoes is ass. Y'all,
I like the
y'all
color.
Y'all getting fooled by the color, dog.
You know what's funny?
Point blank. Sue me. You could say I'm tripping. You could say I'm hating. I'm never hating.
I ain't gonna say none of
I'm
that.
too fresh. I'm more fresh than y'all niggas. I can never hate. So fuck it.
Listen,
They ain't it.
listen,
Them shoes ain't it. His last 3 ain't been it to me.
listen.
Right.
Point blank.
Do the shoes
Thurman Rice.
Do the shoes put you on, or do you put the shoes on?
Hey, I can style any shoe.
Bingo.
But if the shoe don't look good to me, I'm not gonna
You
buy
entitled to that opinion, though.
Yeah, I'm
You
not gonna
entitled to
buy
that
something
opinion.
that doesn't look good to me,
Daryl.
bro.
I like them.
I don't care
Daryl.
what I can style.
I'm on your ass.
Wait, what?
I'm on your ass.
What's up?
That nigga can't wear them shoes.
Oh,
That nigga can't wear the fucking.
I ain't say he couldn't.
What was you saying about him? So I can come correct.
I'm saying that the shoe is ugly to me, and y'all like it because of colors.
Okay.
So fuck the aesthetic of it. Fuck the silhouette. It's just y'all like it because it's colorful.
You never got a shoe that you wanted to just stun on niggas and show that you can pull something off?
Man, don't do that, bro. what you aiming at?
The Balenciaga fucking big ass boat joint you just got.
I actually like them.
You entitled to that. Again, you entitled to that. I'm confused with what the point of this whole thing is.
You don't fucking like those shoes, nigga. You just fucking got them shoes so you can be like, let me show you, you stupid niggas, how to do this. Okay?
Hey, I think
I'm never gonna believe you like those.
I think I did a good job wearing them.
You really like those? Look me in my eyes, nigga. You really like those?
I really like them.
He looked at the camera. He looked at the camera.
He looked away from me.
I really like them.
Hey,
Hey, man.
hey, listen, bro. That's part of being a sneakerhead.
It's
You
so-
buy what you fucking like,
Facts.
It's so-
not what the next man like. So,
Hey, well,
shit.
let's talk about the next man. Let's talk about Stephen A. said he'll beat the fuck out of LeBron James.
I keep hearing this. Is this for real?
He didn't say it
no.
like that.
He said,
He
he
didn't say it like
said
that,
if he
but-
would have touched him. Stephen A. said if LeBron would have touched him, he would have swung on him. He didn't say he would beat his ass. He said he would have swung on him. I don't, time out. This is where I'm at with it. I think he goofy for saying it, but I don't understand
That's
why
Stephen A.?
everybody over here it doesn't matter. He said he would have swung. One, he didn't say he would have landed. One, he didn't say he would have knocked him out. He just said he would have swung on him.
And
So
as a
basically,
man,
he said, if
any
you touch
man
me, I'm
should
gonna
have said
fight
that.
back. What's wrong with him saying that?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No,
Like,
was wrong
motherfuckers
because
just want to take it and run with it
Nah, I can tell you what's wrong with
because
that.
they on sides. Go ahead.
I can tell you what's wrong with that. Because he used a hypothetical situation, knowing that, because he was like, he even said, I know he wasn't going to do anything to me. But if he did, yeah, and if you would have swung on LeBron
So it's
James,
unnecessary?
yeah, he brought up a narrative that wasn't even needed as a professional and a journalist, as someone that's good with words.
Very unprofessional. He just talked about Draymond.
Yeah.
About the same stuff.
I'm just trying to say, as him being someone that's good with his words, that was a poor choice of words and a poor setup to say, but that wasn't going to happen. That's just some clickbait
Hey,
shit.
listen. what LeBron said, that motherfucker on the Taylor Swift tour talk about him.
Hey,
That's exactly what he doing. It is what it is.
Bro, I just think this whole shit is just corny on both parts, dog.
I ain't gonna lie, I think they both using each other for more publicity. That's all it is.
Bro,
They both using
but
each
it's
other.
LeBron James. What publicity did he need?
All
It's a-
publicity is publicity.
And that's my problem with that. I respect LeBron, bro. But that's my only issue with this right here.
So time out.
You went to Pat McAfee, knowing that comes on right after fucking first take. Bro, you could have went to any other platform, but you chose to go to Pat McAfee. That I don't even know that Pat McAfee fuck with you in real life, bro. I don't even know that, dog.
Well, they're saying it's a deal that that Rich Paul did, like a couple
dog.
weeks ago. They're going to be doing a new podcast with Steve Nash or something on
Yeah,
ESPN.
Steve Nash gonna be his co-host.
Yeah.
So
You could have went to, bro. You could
Damn, he dumped fucking JJ Redick already?
Man, the
Reddick
coach,
been
he
coaching.
coaching.
yeah,
Coach,
coach, bro. They got
Yeah, that was a whole setup anyway. I definitely don't want to get into that, dog. Like
He got him in there to coach?
Yeah, I thought that was some
Le
sucker-
GM?
I thought that
We
was
talking
sucker
about Le
shit.
GM?
Yeah, this dude basically auditioned him with a podcast, bro.
Le GM.
But I'm looking at LeBron, bro. I'm looking at LeBron with this situation, dog.
Yeah, he going outside.
You could have went to any platform. You could have went to All the Smoke. You could have went to Gil's Arena, bro. You could have went to your buddy Carmelo Anthony, bro. 7 a.m. You could have went and had those conversations. You went to Pat McAfee, bro.
You know what my boy Drake would have did?
I can't respect that.
Ignored him. I'm beneath you.
Nah, Drake.
above you.
Nah, Drake with a pillow talk and wrote niggas in the DM, dog.
Oh my
I'm
God.
above you.
Like he's been doing lately.
Oh, wait.
It always gets
Like,
back to Drake.
wait. Like, LeBron has his manager do people?
Yeah,
Like LeBron has his manager do people? DM them?
I don't know what LeBron's doing behind closed doors because
okay.
it's not getting talked about.
It is. They DM'd, what's the name? Before he stepped to Stephen A., he had Rich Paul DM him and tell him he didn't like that he was talking about him. Yeah.
By the son?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Why are they talking about the last pick of the fucking draft so tough anyway?
Because he shouldn't have been drafted.
The same reason why they talk about him when he scored
shouldn't have been
17 points in a 29-point blowout. Why do we talk about motherfuckers? Because it's popular.
Hey,
And because of the casuals out here.
I mean, LeBron's the best thing, he's the face of the league. So he got his son there. Of course, bro.
Nepotism is a thing. Why we keep acting like it's not?
Man, it shouldn't be a thing in sports. Sports is a totally different beast than these other avenues that y'all talk
It
about.
shouldn't be a thing in politics.
Hey, it shouldn't be a
You're
thing,
talking
whatever.
about, you're talking about some fucking entertainment.
You can hide it in politics. You can't hide it in sports.
You can hide it in politics.
So this
Yes, you can.
So this is what
Yes, you can.
This
George
is where,
W. Bush Jr.
They're all puppets. All presidents are puppets. You can definitely hide it in politics, bro. They're all puppets.
Let's not get a rabbit hole on that. But I'm gonna ask. This is where I'm on the same page as Berto on this. What's wrong with Stephen A. just critiquing Bronny's game?
Nothing. He's an NBA player.
Professional. Exactly.
So I'm trying to figure out where did LeBron felt that Stephen A. really went personal on him.
Oh, Stephen A.
Now they going personal.
Hey.
But prior to that,
Stephen A. Smith, because I didn't know what was up either. Stephen A. Smith took it outside of the game and said, "Come on, LeBron, don't let Bronny James play," or some shit like that. Like, why are you telling me what to do with my child?
He said, "Don't exploit your son." He said,
don't put him in them pressures.
I think he said it.
Why are you telling me what to do with my son?
So
He's giving you advice.
Why are you?
Because he know you fucking sensitive as Charmin tissue.
Why are you telling me what to do with my son?
Okay, bro.
It's not that. We forget that LeBron said 2 seasons ago when fucking Bronny was a junior in high school.
He's better than most of the people in the
better
league.
than most of the people in the league right now.
So when you get in the
When you
league,
say that,
motherfuckers expect you to perform.
That's
Exactly.
grounds of criticism. So
That's fine.
So LeBron can't get. I say this with respect because I'm a father. But he didn't say, LeBron, you're a bad father. He just said, don't exploit your son like that. Let the young kid have his own career. Let him build his own name. Not tell him what to do as a father. I get it.
You just assume that I'm exploiting my son and taking advantage of him.
He is.
Saying that he is better than half
He
the
is.
people in the league as a junior in high school is exploiting your son.
For your son to get on your NBA team, your son to get on your NBA team.
Was LeVar Ball exploiting his kids?
Time out.
Yes.
They are.
He
They're
did.
in the NBA.
And he did. And you know what? They tried to say he was crazy until he proved every single one
So
of them.
that's
Hold on.
how can you tell the next man what to do with his kids? My
LeBron
point.
is exploiting him because LeBron only did all this so he can possibly play with his son. Listen. I know
What if that's what his son wanted?
That's not.
We don't know what his son
It's
does.
not.
We don't know what his son wanted, bro.
No, not about what the son wanted.
If his son had enough say so in what he wanted, he would be able to speak on his own. He don't because his daddy run that household.
If
let's stop acting like we ain't got a brain.
Stop acting like you know what the fuck is going on in that household.
Bro. All right, bro.
So
I do because his daddy came out and said, "I have to protect my household."
Yeah, he did say that.
He didn't say that.
Hello.
So that's
His daddy came out and said, "I have to protect my household."
So that's saying that you know what's going on in the house.
I'm trying to figure out.
All I'm saying, all I'm saying is
that I know what's going on. Well, I don't know what's going on.
Exactly.
But I'm saying what he gave us.
I'm just trying to figure out, Bronny, what are you going to do when LeBron retires, bro? Because there's going to be way more criticism.
All the groundwork is going to be laid by then. But that's my point. What if he wanted this?
Bro, so he's retiring when LeBron retires.
So time out. I want to get to this because we done had this debate about whether Bronny should be in there. What's his name? I think when people say that, everybody love to say, "Oh, you're a hater. You this." I don't think Bronny's a bad basketball player. I think he's a bad NBA player. But if he would have had time to go to college and actually develop in college and take the regular normal route instead of being forced to go to the league, now you're expected to perform in the league when your daddy has already said that, yes, you have pressure from day one to perform. All that, the first pick ain't doing it. He get time to develop. Guess what? The first pick got there on his own for whatever reason it was.
And check it. He has a comfortability that no 55th pick has ever had.
Thank you.
Bro, he got a 4-year deal for a multi-million-dollar deal.
No, so let me stop you there, dog.
We talking about 55th pick. You're going to do the same thing your homeboy did and give us other picks.
No.
Yes, it happened to 55th pick. In the last 4 years.
That is normal, bro.
In the last 4 years, no one has gotten that.
They get a 4-year deal?
For
$7 million?
I seen a 52 pick get a 2-year, $12 million deal.
It's not normal. It happens on occasion. It's not normal. Let's not make normal a regular old Joe thing. It's not
we're just
normal.
saying that it's possible.
It's possible, but it's not normal.
Do you think that's a lot in the NBA scale?
No,
that deal?
I think it's a lot when they say, why do you continue to talk about the 55th pick? because he has a 4-year deal.
Thank you. God,
That's crazy. That means it doesn't matter what you do.
Thank you, bro.
You have a cushion to be like either be in the G League, learning how to develop, or you're gonna be in the NBA, getting your ass killed.
And then your daddy telling people you can't go on road trips and you can't be in hotels.
But guess what? Bronny is not getting his ass killed in the G League.
No, he had one, bro. The 17-point game once again.
No, G League. We're talking about G League.
Yeah, G League. He had 39 points.
He just put up a 40-piece too.
Yeah, bro. That shit don't matter.
It does matter.
All right, don't matter.
Isaiah over there cooking. That's why it don't matter.
Let me tell you why. Because there's been
Isaiah
other
cooking.
There's been other.
And now y'all gonna tell me about what Isaiah did when he had young freshmen.
Is Bronny the only person that dropped 39 and 40 points in the G League?
No. Isaiah Thomas,
We know
36,
other motherfuckers
averaging
are killing
30.
out here. We know people are killing, but why no one talk about them? Because they're not Bronny.
Hey man,
But that's just storyline shit. So
No, I know, but there's other people that perform at a higher level that have better opportunity to be successful in the
That
NBA.
should have been drafted
but
in
they're
that
not going to
spot.
get the same opportunity because he has the cushion.
So
Bro, he was on a team with somebody that averaged way better numbers than him that didn't get drafted. Why he got drafted?
who? Because he did get drafted. Isaiah Collier. Isaiah
No.
Collier got drafted, bro.
No, it was two of them.
No, you talking about Isaiah, though, the one that was busting everybody out.
Isaiah Collier got drafted, bro.
No, bro. It's one person that didn't get drafted, bro. I don't know the name, but go look it up. I'll bet.
My thing is, it was just, it's a narrative, it's a story time. Yes, it's fine, Bron. If you want that to be the narrative for your son, but that is the narrative of your son. Your son is in the NBA because of you, LeBron.
But my biggest issue is
If anybody fucking didn't finish their college career because of a heart condition, fucking Shaq's kid's not even in the NBA because he got some health conditions, dog. This dude passed out on the court fucking because of his heart, and he has the opportunity to redeem himself?
bro, listen.
That's just crazy. And you get invested in. People are putting money into you, bro.
But my biggest issue about the whole thing ain't even the fact that he got drafted. The fact that y'all want to sit up here and lie about it and put it in our face that it's not what it is. That'd be my biggest issue, the principle of it. Bro,
No.
just call it what it is, bro. It's going to happen. You're LeBron James. You're going to get whatever the hell you want regardless, bro. Hey, that's my son. I want him in the league, whatever. Bro, own that shit, bro. Don't sit up here and play in our face like, oh, he deserved it. He this. And then y'all hit us with this stupid ass, oh, the other people was interested in drafting him. Bro, that's because they thought they was going to get LeBron. I'm going wherever my son goes. That's exactly what he said.
I assure you that the Celtics did not think they was gonna get LeBron, bro.
They
Bro.
should have took him just for
Bro,
spite.
if they would have took his son, I assure you, the same way you can assure me that LeBron would have went because LeBron wanted to play with his son as his legacy. Wherever Bronny went, LeBron was finna go as a free agent.
Nah, Bron was going to no fucking
Okay, bro.
Celtics.
He wasn't
Okay,
going
bro.
to Celtics.
That's why.
Okay, bro.
That's why.
They put all the roadblocks
Bro,
in front of
come
him.
on.
Okay, bro.
Time out, man. Let's calm down, bro.
Wherever he
Hell
went,
nah, nigga, hype this
wherever
shit
he
up.
went, bro, I don't care where it went. Wherever he,
You do
Okay,
realize
bro.
Rich Paul had to go out and say, hey, if y'all try to draft him, I'm taking him to freaking Australia, bro. Because other teams wanted
Yeah.
to draft him.
Yeah, he
bro.
did say that.
And teams that wanted to draft him, LeBron could not go there. It was impossible for him to go there.
how he could not go there. He can go wherever he wants.
No, he cannot, bro. It's
Why?
called
He
a
can't.
salary cap.
talking about salary cap restrictions.
Like, bro, you're gonna trade Jason Tatum,
called
your
sign and
future
trade.
for LeBron James?
That ain't the only person
You're
that
gonna
can get
trade
traded.
Jalen Brown?
Yeah, and then you can't move
not
neither
trading
one of
your
them
future.
for
You're not
an
trading your
age and
future.
LeBron.
You can trade Porzingis.
You're not trading your future.
You're not-
You can trade Derek White. You can trade Drew Holiday. You can
Bruh,
make it
so
happen.
you
bro.
gonna trade
The-
your whole
LeBron
rotation
James
for LeBron?
don't equal LeBron James.
The money has to
Drew
average
Holiday
out.
and Derek White don't equal LeBron
Yeah, the
James.
money, the payout has
You
to.
know, he would have go.
No, it don't equal like
the
Anybody equals the
You
GOAT.
put everybody
No,
play
the
Anybody
sal-
equals the
everybody
GOAT.
play
the
NBA
salary
2K.
has to average out.
Everybody play NBA 2K
Go try that
when you
too.
propose
Try to-
a trade,
try-
and they
try
be
to
like,
trade-
"No, we're not doing
Yeah,
that shit."
trying to trade Porzingis and Derek White for LeBron. I was trying to
Bro,
It doesn't-
time out.
Reject-
Time
it
out.
doesn't clear
Time
enough
out.
salary
The
cap.
GM feels-
No, the GM feels that
Okay,
it's
since y'all so smart, so LeBron couldn't have reworked his deal after going there?
Probably could have. But
If
how much
the-
do we- how
Okay,
much do we
so
really love
since
this
you
dude?
want to act like we can't make shit happen,
Yeah, hey, not to pay his fucking rent.
You gonna pay the league? You pay me the league minimum before you can draft my son.
do he need the money?
It's not about needing the money. I'm not taking the league
No,
minimum.
I agree with you,
I'm
but
LeBron
LeBron.
James.
Hey,
I'm not gonna. My contract not gonna say
LeBron
y'all
don't
are
ever do that.
Y'all naive.
That's LeBron
Y'all
James.
naive if y'all don't think his goal was to play with his son by any means necessary, and he wouldn't have did it.
That's the whole.
in order to play there.
No, that's the whole point I'm saying. He wanted to play with his son so bad. He said, "Rich Paul, start saying we taking it to Australia, dog. If y'all drafted him."
And that's the point. You got to be an idiot to not have known if we regular common folks that people in the NBA don't know, like this is what you want. Like, you're not gonna do that. It's a threat.
That's why
LeBron
he
James
landed,
wasn't leaving LA, bro.
That's
bro.
why he landed to
On-
the.
on-
And
bruh.
that just lets you know. That just lets you know how much power he got in the NBA.
Yeah,
Yes.
we know that.
And while y'all act like he don't get the trades, like y'all act like he didn't know about Luka and all this, that just lets you know how much power he got.
That's
we
legit.
know this. This is what we know.
Hey,
like,
That's legit.
they'll let you tell it. LeBron didn't know about nothing.
Nah, I'm just waiting for the documentary.
Hey,
with-
come on,
with,
man.
With the fucking leak.
Marquise Morris already came out and said they was trying to trade him.
come out.
Yeah.
he could go.
Hey,
was waiting
shit
for-
happened on the
I
team
was waiting
LeBron
for-
know that he don't know
Hey,
about.
I'm waiting for the documentary, bro. When the years down the line, when that shit come out, when we find out LeBron knew all along that AD was getting traded, then we can go with that. Right now, we don't know.
Yeah.
LeBron is so clean right now. The documentary of LeBron, bro, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, we gonna
dog.
find out some shit like what
Hey, look,
the.
I don't even want to
Y'all
get
thought,
in
y'all thought the last dance was
Hey,
bad.
look,
dog.
look.
This
I don't even
shit
wanna-
gonna be crazy.
I don't even want to get in this debate because
The Delonte West story gonna be
because the GOAT, the real
The
GOAT,
Delonte West story gonna be insane, bro.
the real GOAT would have never been at a Diddy party.
Huh?
All right, guys. So listen.
Yeah. The real GOAT would have never been at a Diddy party.
We
The boy
appreciate-
said ain't no party like a Diddy party, did he
Hey.
not?
We
Oh,
appreciate
okay.
you guys
Hey,
for
Pusha
tuning
T also
in.
saying he knew the white girl he was fucking with too. So I
He
don't
said he did
know.
what?
Pusha
Hey.
T also saying he knew the white girl Brown was fucking with too.
Hey,
So-
wrap this shit up.
Hello.
Wrap this shit up.
Bro, I
We're
love
going
you,
through
dog.
allegations
Hey,
now.
hey, bro, I love
Alleged.
you, dog.
Ain't no
I
party
hope
like a
you-
Diddy
alleged.
party.
Rap.
LeBron
I hope these things don't never
James.
come out.
Wrap
bro. I
this
hope-
shit up.
I hope your documentary is clean as your career, dog. Because
They just gonna wait till he retire. They just gonna wait till he retire and they gonna
Alleged.
get.
All this is alleged.
all is alleged.
Oh, of
All
course,
this is
we don't know
alleged.
it, but
All this is
Hey
alleged.
man, hold on, man.
I know I know it's not allegedly.
Hold on.
He came out and said ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Hey, hold on, dog.
How would you know that?
He did say that, but he,
That's a saying. That's
he,
like
Nah.
he went to all white party. Come on, bro.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, speaking of white girls,
I know. Yeah, wrap this shit up.
Hold on, dog. We never end a top five. We got to do our
This
top
is
five.
the wrap up. Yeah, top
Hey,
five.
man, we're not gonna make Dr. Umar mad, but since we talking about white girls, man, top 5 white girls, man, in the industry.
I can't
Celebrity
name
white
five.
girls.
celebrity
white girl.
crushes. Celebrity white
Celebrity
girl
crushes sound better, right?
White girls, fuck that. White girls.
You want me to go first?
We're doing it.
This
Go
is gonna
ahead.
get us canceled.
Yeah, I don't even know.
This is gonna get us canceled.
But I'm ready though. But hold on.
How's that gonna get you
Let's go.
canceled?
Let's
Because
go.
we ain't did the top 5 black girls yet.
We love black women, but I love black women. But we're talking about white girls right now.
So who going first? My brothers.
I can't name you 5, to be honest. I swear to God, I
Well,
can't.
name me one. Just name me one.
Oh, Scarlett Johansson.
She's on my list.
That's the only one I know.
Iggy Azalea.
She white. I forgot.
She's Australian at that. Yes.
Pure purity.
Throw that on there. Old girl from Underworld was that Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah.
I love her eyes. Absolutely amazing. Damn. I'm going to probably get some shit for this, but she seems just like so cool to kick it with. And
Oh,
Emma Stone.
Mariah Carey.
She's not on my list.
Bro, she's mulatto, bro.
She's white.
She's black and white.
Just black and white.
Oh, I ain't know.
Yeah, she ain't getting this.
We give her black.
J-Lo?
Oh my
I know
God.
J-Lo Spanish.
Yeah, we don't know about J-Lo. One minute she's Spanish, 1 minute. Yeah, so, yeah, you can. You can.
Hey, and Cameron Diaz is still on my list. I don't care.
All right. I'll pass. She's equivalent of Uma Thurman to me right now.
Yeah.
I hit Uma too.
No, I can't.
No.
I don't even know who
I
half
see
these
no
people is. Y'all
long ass-
name.
Uma Thurman is Kill Bill.
I see the long ass toe Kill Bill. That was,
Nah, she ain't.
I can't do it. What's yours, brother?
I told you I can't name 5.
Oh, me?
I'm so serious. I
shit,
can't.
I gotta go to it. So, I'm gonna leave my number 1 for last, but let's start off with Hillary Duff.
Oh,
She on
wow.
there.
She look like nowadays.
Hey man, she's this next one. She has a resurgence, bro. I don't know what's been going on. She been looking good again lately, man. She was everybody teenage sweetheart. Danielle Fisher, Topanga.
Oh, man.
She
Topanga.
She out here moving again, dog.
Facts.
Is she divorced or something? Cause she out here, out here rolling with 50 Cent and shit now. Like,
Oh, dang.
she out here, dog.
I'm changing 2 of my answers, by the way. Go ahead.
My third one. Now this one, it really ain't about the looks. It's just the vibe. Speaking of 50 Cent, what's her name? She used to date 50 Cent.
The comedian chick?
Yeah. She had a show too.
Michelle Handler?
No.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, Chelsea Handler.
Chelsea Handler.
Yeah.
Chelsea
Oh,
Handler.
Well, you
know.
haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah, it just haven't seen in a while.
Spoiled.
If you're gonna hate on Nate, if you're gonna hate on Cameron Diaz, then you know
It just I can see myself having a good ass time on her, dog.
I'm taking Cameron Diaz off my list.
Oh, I got a sleeper for y'all too.
Megan Fox is replacing her.
4. This one gets tricky, dog. 4, man. Is she considered white? The High School Musical chick.
I don't know who that is.
No, Vanessa Hudgens.
Vanessa Hudgens, she ain't white.
I mean,
Can we put it in that category?
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let's put it. Yeah, all right, we put it in that.
Who's your top?
My top. Hey man, it's just something about her. I don't know, man. Kat Dennings, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna steal that one,
who's
but I'm
that?
not. From Two Broke Girls.
I ain't seen that movie.
She seemed chill as hell. Her titties are the size of this couch, and jet
bro.
black hair, pretty eyes.
And she's got that nonchalant, attitude about her. Like, you,
She don't seem like she argue a lot.
yeah, bro.
But I missed one. Ruby Rose is going in on there for me.
Ruby Rose
Yeah,
The model.
the white Ruby Rose.
Yeah, the model.
Oh, damn, I ain't know that.
from Orange is the New Black.
Yeah.
Yes, the one who played Batwoman for the first season and sucked at it.
Yeah, she cool.
Her eyes, bro, is nuts to me.
I don't even know who none of these people are.
And the short hair look is.
I might know them by movies, like if you show
Yeah.
me, but I don't know them by name.
Honorable
Ruby
men-
Rose is in one of the John Wick movies.
Hey, honorable mention.
Don't do honorable mention till I get mine off, bro.
I was gonna throw one more in there.
Go ahead, bro.
You know, Brad Pitt ex-wife.
Angelina Jolie
Oh, no, she's spoiled too.
or Jennifer Aniston.
She spoiled too.
Yeah, she
Damn.
haven't seen her in a while, have you?
Yeah, man.
I wish you would stop using the word spoiled.
Well, they milk.
Come on, man. Wrap this shit up. Come on, hurry up.
Cancel, bro.
Yeah, wrap-
Before
come
we
on,
got
wrap this shit up.
started.
They are milk. I mean,
Yeah, but all right, Jennifer Aniston.
Okay.
That's
I'll-
number
I'll
5
I'll
right
fuck
there.
with that.
What's up, girl? Blake Lively. I can rock with Blake Lively. She's slender. She got the right frame for your boy. Scarlett Johansson should be on everybody's A1,
But she's not. Come on.
but she should be. She's hands down. This is like low key, just like a fetish or something. Because Anne Hathaway, I'll mess with Anne Hathaway.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I heard the name. I don't know who that is.
And a number 1, and y'all ain't even say it, Margaret Robbie.
Who was that?
Don't say it's hype, bro. The
was
one
that?
that focus with
Typical pretty
Will
white-
Smith played in Wolf of Wall Street with Leonardo
yeah.
DiCaprio. What's her name? Harley Quinn. If you know DC.
Harley Quinn. That's who she is, Harley Quinn girl.
Ooh.
Come on, don't do me like that, Daryl. Come on, you just forgot about it.
No, I didn't forget about it,
He bad. He on the list.
man. Hey, you know what I used to like, though? You know how I used to like? And I'm not really big on white girls, but you know how I used to like? She was dope to me. Not the main girl for Bring It On, but the other chick that like was the best friend on Bring It On.
Oh yeah, she got a weird name, Discuscus.
She played-
Deluscus. Something
She
like
played
that.
on that fucking crazy ass teen movie, The New Guy and shit like that.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. I'll look her up right now. What's
Can I
her
have two
name?
honorable mentions?
She was tough, dog.
Two honorable mentions.
Oh.
I don't care what y'all say. Lady Gaga,
You got her.
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish.
I love her eyes, bro.
Is Doja Cat white?
Those
She
guys
can't
mix.
see mulatto.
Yeah, throw it in. I don't fuck with
She
her.
Mariah
she's
Carey.
white. Yeah, I don't fuck with her. So yeah, she's white. Yeah, throw her ass in there. She's white.
Damn.
Eliza Dushku.
Yeah, she was tough, dog.
Yeah, she was cool.
She was tough.
All right, now let's wrap this shit up.
All right,
'Cause
man.
Hopefully we didn't get canceled for this top
Nah,
five.
man, we ain't gonna get canceled. It is all love and fun.
We love
man.
all women.
I love black women.
Like
man.
Dom Kennedy says, we love all women.
Doug Kenny, yeah, I fuck with him.
He wrapped it up. It's done.
Yeah,
I'm married
no.
to a black woman.
So, hey, man, another episode, man. It got heated, but hey, we all love each other, man. We just,
Oh, for sure.
This,
I don't love these niggas.
this is what we do, man. It's all love. But I gotta give y'all a little motivational speech to the in and out, man.
Nah, bro, we ain't motivating shit.
Why not?
Because we ain't here to motivate niggas.
Hey, go ahead.
I'm here to motivate.
Niggas ain't getting motivated.
I'm here.
The last episode you said you ain't gonna motivate niggas, and you motivated them, so we
No,
owe them
I
one.
said I'm not. I didn't say I wasn't. I said I'm not going to give you that same motivational speech I did before. So I'm giving y'all more motivation. I'm getting more things to talk about. Hey man, in life, right? I'm sorry. In life, right? You got to have faith, man. You got to have faith whenever anything you do, man. You got to be a firm believer in your plans and your goals, right? So that's being said, right? You should never doubt yourself. So that's the main part of having faith. You know, when things are down, when things not looking your direction, not looking right, man, you gotta stay true to yourself and you gotta believe that you can do this no matter what, man. No is never an option. All right? No should never be in your vocabulary. I can't should never be in your vocabulary, man. You do it till the wheels fall off, man, till you can't go no more. Let it defeat you. Don't quit. Let it defeat you, man. But keep going, have faith, and whatever goal you're trying to reach is going to be met.
Why? Because at the end of the day,
Hey, man, solely up to you. And that's it, man. We're out. Peace.